Not Carol making the weird noise right before. What you what you doing the clock watch?
I'm getting texts.
Oh, okay.
It's not you. It's not you.
It could be me.
I promise.
It could be me.
I was the late one.
I mean, are you late when death waits you around every corner?
Yes.
As long as you die fabulous. What is it? The Office, where Stanley says, "Live fast and leave a beautiful corpse."
He's a sexy corpse. Yeah.
Sexy corpse. That's what it was. Thank you. We have Brittany from the UK, and we have Andrew to tell us that we need more dragons.
He can get more dragons the day he joins the campaign.
Damn! You hear that, Andrew? You join the campaign, you can get more dragons.
She called you out.
She said you ain't got no nipples. I don't know if this is TOS, but we're gonna find out. If I say hey, you can join, Jesus, 7 motherfuckers. I don't even know how I would do cameras.
Like a pyramid.
Probably. I'd probably have to do it as a... Like, I just thought about that. Like, how would I do 7 players? I don't know.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Maybe
Respectfully and with consent.
Unless it's consensually non-consensual, but still consent at the beginning, though.
Form that I sent you was private.
That was good.
Wait, no.
Baby, no.
She's gone.
Away.
We haven't even done the recap yet, and she's gone.
Where'd she go?
She got.
She's going away.
Bye, babies.
Bye.
We need a counter for like how often Carol gets sent.
Chocolate in my mouth.
Oh, so she's gonna die and go away.
Yep.
No.
Rob, you know the Heimlich maneuver, right? Well, chocolate melts.
Yeah, chocolate melts. She's gonna slowly choke and then not choke.
And then not choke. She'll be okay.
We just gotta get her like heated up
I
enough.
feel like we should let Chance take
I'm trying not to drool chocolate right now.
She's gonna like choke into the point where she's like almost out, and then it's gonna melt, and she'll be fine.
It's like an ice cube.
It's like a reward.
Now look in the camera and say, "Thank you."
Now she's hiding.
Bye.
She said I'm drooling.
Bye, buddy. I'm your dad.
She said I'm drooling. Drooling Droolyton over here.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Bold. I like how you're yelling at Nomad not to like go after the DM, and then you like the session starts, and you're like, "Fuck off."
Xander, I've been very well behaved today. I think you should be proud of me.
I almost like go after you. I almost like go after you just because I know KZ is gonna be like, "Don't do that," and be like nervous about it. So I'm like,
He was
I
talking
don't-
about TPKing earlier today. It made me nervous.
Yeah, Nomad was. Yeah. He was
I
like,
brought it up. Yeah.
I'd bring in Billy Burgle, I think.
No, Mander was talking about it before Nomad came in.
Mhm. I've only TPK'd a party twice ever. Once
That's
with
a lot of times. That's still a lot. I feel like.
Well, okay. So one was with Harengon because the one player that could kill them wouldn't. So it just at one point or another I got them all because the one player that could take on the Harengon wouldn't take them on. So
Who did that?
and then the other time I TPK'd was I think they opened something and it blew up on them and they were all right there. So it was like fireball basically went off.
I feel like saying I've only TPK'd twice is the same thing as saying like I've only cheated twice. Like it still sucks. Like you're still doing it. Like it still happened. You know?
mean, neither one
Like,
of them
you
are really
hurt-
my fault though.
You
Like,
hurt feelings.
Zach died.
What about the feeling?
I didn't. It's not like I went out of my way. It's not like Andrew over here. It's like give them 7 dragons to
Andrew,
fight.
is that what I said?
It's not like I read Wedding You Guys or anything like that.
Yeah.
How
hold on.
dare you?
Too soon.
Oh, memories.
Oh, Andrew.
Memory alone in the moonlight.
So today's session is brought to you by green tea. When you're choking on chocolate milk or chocolate in general, drink some green tea. Carol,
I will get up and leave this chair right now.
they get green tea.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
have some really good one in my kitchen right now.
Well, with that in mind, Lore Master, the table is yours whenever you are ready.
So guys, last session, we started out with Kira having a nightmare that left her bruised and bow-bowed. And we all saw it and we said, that's weird. So then, Vaquero's character, whose name escapes me,
Durham.
Durham.
I almost said Carter for a second, and I was like, "LOL, not the right one." Said, "I got you, homie," and took the bruise away. Then, amongst our cozy travels, we battled a whirlpool,
Mm.
and we won.
Kicked its ass.
Bruised him up, the whirlpool, gave him bow bow. And then the next day, we came across warring ocean tribes. And we said, not today, Satan. And then I may or may not have kind of monopolized the session, and I'm really sorry still, but I jumped in the water and I created a peace treaty, and then they let us through and they said they were going to help us with the dragons.
Tastes pretty.
That's all I wrote in my notes. My brain might have shut off after that. I think I did too much.
You're so good.
Sounds about right.
So if I forgot something, please insert here.
And the +1 boon went to
Durham,
bingo. Is there any
who's also not here.
who's also not here? So the player that got the +1 boon last is not here. And
Casey wasn't eligible, right?
I believe the
Correct.
majority of you that are here are ineligible.
That's true. I don't think. Actually, I used mine, so I'm eligible. I think, right?
If you've used yours, you'd be eligible again.
I used mine last session.
You can stay after
Most
class
eligible
for
rapidly.
extra credit.
That's delicious.
Only if you want it to be. Was there anything anyone would like to add that our lore master might have forgotten or would like to add more onto?
Just that somebody did a fantastic job of peacekeeping, and it was a very fun time
It was
watching
awesome.
that.
We
Yeah.
basically
Unfold.
Let's not forget Walter's got reflexes of a cat, even in D&D. Because I distinctly remember the feather fall situation during the
Oh, yeah.
whirlpool fight.
And the enlarge and the ship, the feather. Yes,
Mhm. That
all
shit-
of that. All good
really
things.
big.
Quick thinking.
All
Good
good
One,
things.
2, 3.
Just a crew member falling 20 feet.
Mental
Hey,
parkour.
remember when I thought it was a good idea to carry a fucking boat onto the top of the ship?
What if we pushed Bikini Bottom somewhere else?
All right. Anyway, that's as much as I'm gonna add.
That's the cutoff point for you.
Yeah.
Very well.
Nobody needs to remember that.
So we will pick up where we left off then with that said recap. Oh, look at that. I love when the music just like times out just at the right time too, you know?
Oh, that was good. Yes.
That was like, I don't think we could ever do that ever again.
Ooh,
We have new music.
I like it. Make it louder.
Make it louder. I didn't know. Let's not make
I
it
do.
super loud. So, as the Capy Crew have continued traveling northward, as you wake up this next day, a bit colder than you have. I'd say the majority of your party has ever been, now that I think about it. None of you really have traveling too far this far north, in the Sword Coast. I would say probably Carl, Neverwinter being kind of like the farthest anyone's really traveled at this point. At least northward. But as you wake up, a little bit of chill as you kind of like peek out and you can see wandering around in the main area there before heading up to the top deck itself. The crew of the Frost Skimmer throwing on their own cold weather clothes of sorts, like seal boots with kind of these big fluffy coats and hats and gloves and such. It's through the entryway that goes up to the top deck. You can see little white flurries of snow slowly making their way.
Is this smooth jazz?
It's smooth.
I really like it. It's like Middle Eastern jazz.
I wanted something different for when you got
I like it. It's fucking cool.
far enough north.
It's nice as fuck.
I dig it.
I didn't want to just like scare you guys with like, you're in the cold.
I feel like I'm watching like the 7-day AccuWeather forecast.
And right here over the Icewind Dale, like cold front will go over, dropping it to negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit, by the way, folks. Something about the Frost Maiden doing bullshit over in Icewind Dale.
Right now, getting into Macy's, getting so slacks.
Because this is happening at the same time, so.
Fuck that bitch.
Fuck
Oh,
that bitch. Period. Point blank. I'm sure that there is some Twinkie fairy and a blue cow somewhere really just dealing with that, hopefully.
I mean, yeah, it's the same time, so. Yeah, they're dealing with it. So, Capy Crew, what would you like to do on this day that you've awoken to these conditions?
Put on my winter gear, my cold weather gear.
yes, I would also like to don my winter regalia.
The party begins putting on their cold weather gear as you look over and you see Durham with cold weather gear on, covered up in a blanket, and is just sitting there, like cocooned up, and just goes, it's cold. And then just proceeds to roll over onto his face. Kira, on the other hand, as you like watch, you can see her walking by and picking up blankets that she's like finding in the main sleeping quarters here, and just kind of like goes back to her little like hammock that you guys have been using as beds, and makes like this mound of blankets and just dives in and disappears.
Blanket fort.
Blanket fort.
Thank you.
There she go. Bye, Kira.
As the rest of the party puts on their cold weather clothes and makes their way up to the deck itself, the sea itself is gone from a kind of a nice blue, you know, like a nice, it's like not like a deep blue, but it has that nice kind of like cooling tone to it, to a much darker, almost black color, dotted with flowies of ice and snow and that can be seen throughout the area. The wind, a little bit of a bite to it as it kind of goes across your face as it nips at you, carrying some of the little flurries as well too, as you're looking around, seeing the crew of the Frost Skimmer all donned their cold weather clothes, as you see at the wheel of the ship, the captain there with similar garb as you guys, but has a kind of like a mask of sorts that covers his face, as he gives you all a little salute, seeing you arrived on the deck now. Covers his whole face, even the part that was scarred.
Oh, damn.
He learned his lesson the last time.
Get cold. Alright. I guess I'll ask the captain, so are we gonna be able to, like, break through this ice, or is this kind of like where we hop off?
The Frost Skimmer, she be built to go through most encounters this far north. We take it as far as we can. There's a reason why her name be Frost Skimmer. So don't worry, we'll be able to take you through. But there's likely to be parts where you might have to get off. But we've got the dinghy in the back that you're more than welcome to take.
Oh, okay.
It'll fit, it'll fit you four and your other two if they're coming along. Otherwise, I can spare 2 crew members to help as well too.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Is there anything else anyone would like to do? Or any other questions that we have for crew members and captain and such?
Guys, do you remember how where exactly we're supposed to go? Because I'm having a little trouble remembering. I know it's here somewhere. Do we just wander around the area and cross our fingers, or do we need to head in a general direction, or look for a marker or anything like that?
I don't remember asking what we necessarily were looking for as far as like buildings or per se. I don't know if any of you guys remember.
Lore master.
Where we go?
Hey, Mander.
Yes.
Do we know where we're going?
You are going to the Sea of Movie Nights.
Okay, Mander. Do we sense anything, I don't know, magical in sense?
Do we see anything like out there that's like kind of like sticking out, like a building or a castle or like a chicken wing or something?
Roll me perception.
Chicken wing.
Hot dog and bologna.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni. I am proficient in perception, but I rolled fucking shit. But it's okay.
Can I use my passive
Oh, no, I
perception?
didn't.
Yes.
I will say 15.
Anyone else?
I also got a 15.
Passive or active? What are you looking?
Active.
Active. Okay.
I've
one minute.
16 active, but I can roll for perception. 5 + plus 5. That's 9 plus 5, which is lower than my passive, which is 16.
Carry the 2.
Okay. Would
You want to use your boot?
Soraya?
19.
Hey,
19.
oh, me?
I have eyeballs. Did you forget?
No, I didn't
She
forget.
do give eyeballs.
So as the party's looking out towards the north of the ship here, as you're kind of like bouncing a little bit, just gently, not enough to cause any like seasicknesses or anything like that here. Still being out in open waters, it's not too choppy. Looking out to the north, though, you can see kind of like off in the distance, faint lines that would be the shores of the continent itself. But occasionally you would see these massive chunks of ice that are kind of like coming out and into the main body of water that's the Sea of Swords itself. But nothing that looks, I'll say with the 19 for Soraya, we're kind of eyeballing a little bit more. The icebergs that are flowing out, they don't look big enough. These ones don't look big enough to house anyone or anything on them as you're kind of like watching them as they kind of go by. They're quite large in size. There's nothing on them, but you can see they're all kind of like flowing out, going more of a southward approach as they're like taken by the current and off into the ocean, into the sea.
I know.
Right.
We're looking for Marcath, right? In this bullshit.
Here.
Okay.
Anything else, Capy?
I guess we'll just. I mean, I'm okay with just chilling in the boat as we keep heading further north.
Yeah, I think we kind of that's our safest thing, right? That's the safest thing to do.
Facetious.
Pacific.
If I remember correctly.
Wait! I have an idea! You know what I could do?
No more peace treaties.
I won't do anything.
What can you do? Tidal wave all this shit out of the way?
I was gonna turn into a bird and fly ahead and see if I saw anything, but now I don't wanna.
That's out of character for you. Baby.
No, it's not!
Why don't you do it?
Because now I'm so conscious about it. I'm gonna roll like poo-poos and I'm not gonna have eyeballs as a bird.
Druid that's self-conscious about wild shaping in front of me.
It's
Hold on, I gotta go back.
dragons.
Don't look at me.
You can't do it while you're looking.
Turn around!
Every kid going like hunting or camping the first time. Anything else from the Capy Crew?
Hey guys, do you want me to turn into a bird and fly ahead and see it?
Oh, I'd be really
See if
cool.
I
wouldn't
see
it?
anything.
I'll
looks
say with
really
a
like-
19, KZ, before you have Soraya do anything. With a 19, it is a very long distance. Like you can see where the shore is. It's like a little like dot on the like horizon.
Okay, what if
Okay.
once we get a little further ahead, I turn into a bird and fly ahead and look at it?
Do you want to be like our scout?
Maybe, I don't know.
Kind of scout like a little
You
ways
want to
ahead?
just like turn into a bird and just float above us like a seagull?
We know, like you seem like
a seagull.
you seem like you
Oh,
like
yeah.
to turn
You've
into
seen
things
seagulls.
a lot.
You've
So
seen sky rats.
I'm not arguing.
Oh my god, could I be a blue sky rat?
Yes.
Wow.
But you said it's far though, right?
I mean, if you wanna, there are icebergs that are floating by you guys. The frost skimmer is kind of avoiding the bigger ones, but like little floats of ice that are there, it just goes right through and crashes right through them. The metal that's kind of at the stern of it just kind of like crushing it immediately into smaller chunks.
I almost typed sky rat 5e into Google.
The sky rat. So Soraya's turning into a seagull.
No, hold on. I'm looking up birds with long distances.
Anybody got any French bread?
Long
While
distance
she's doing
birds.
that, is there anything you guys want to do?
Okay.
Nope. Let's just.
I'm just gonna
I'm
see
gonna-
how this pans out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to see how this works.
What you got for me?
Sorry.
She's gonna be a Canadian goose. That's what I'm gonna.
Firebolt it. I'll give you inspiration, Walter, if you firebolt her. And kill her.
Can you imagine?
He pulls out like a staff and goes, "Remember, you forgot it. You gave me this, Mander," and then like fireballs her and kills her.
Just don't turn into the same bird as Helga, and you'll be fine.
Legitimately.
Hey, don't you have that guy Carter's gun? The one that shot very far that one time? Oh, you know. You ever heard of this game? It's called Duck Hunt.
Not Duck Hunt.
What you got for me, Sarai?
So I have the option to turn into a dinosaur.
You have to have
See a
seen
dinosaur?
it. You have to have seen it.
No,
You
Mander,
have
I'm
not
just giving
seen
you
a
a hard
dinosaur.
time. Just give
I
me a
have
hard
hinted
time.
at the dinosaurs, though.
Hold on, I'm looking up the difference between a vulture and an eagle. Give me a second. You gotta let me Google.
A dragon is really close to a dinosaur.
Have you ever seen a chicken?
Same as birds.
Yeah. Like,
You can never
say
hear
we
those.
haven't seen dinosaurs. Kinda.
I mean, you guys were told where the King of Feathers was. If you
Yeah.
want to go find dinosaurs.
I don't want to see dinosaurs. That scares me. Giant.
Do you know why you can never hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom?
Oh
He
no.
is silent.
You should, even if you know the punchline, you should just let me go through it.
He
said,
said,
"Let
"You
me just
know,
tell
Tell me
you'd be
I-
a good person if you just let me."
Someone's like, hey, I know what. If
Okay.
a child comes up to you and says, I know what 1 + 1 is.
I
You're
go
not gonna be
2.
like,
What
oh,
is it?
2.
I go 2, or I go
That's
fish
exactly
and
what
then make them
Mander will
really
say.
mad and walk away.
That is, yeah.
Commander keeping up with generational trauma.
Okay.
Someone's got it.
Mander. Mr. Mander Man.
Soraya. Carol. KZ. Miss Firehead.
Is it more than 80 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got like a while to get to the coast if that's what you're trying to do.
If I turn into eagle and I fly, do I get tired from flying?
How long does your wild shape last for?
4 hours.
4 hours. I would say that I don't know. I would say that you could fly up high enough that like you could glide, and then maybe once in a while you might land on the ship, rest for a minute or two, and then fly back up. But not like it's not like you're like exerting yourself a lot.
Well, my concern is that I'm gonna, like, if I fly ahead, right,
Okay.
and I look with my eyes,
How far do you want to travel ahead? That you're worried
and
about
then I
being tired.
come back, am I gonna be tired? That's my problem. Because I don't want to fall from the sky.
I mean, you can glide. Plus, your flight speed as an eagle is like what, 80 feet?
Yes.
You're going 80 feet, 6 seconds.
That sounds like a lot of math.
You
But
can go
here's my
pretty
thing.
fucking far in a minute.
But how long would it take me at 80 feet to get there and come back?
A while still.
Like, how much is a while?
Are you?
He said,
proficient
"Do the
with-
math for me."
With
I
naval?
can't math like that.
Are you?
You
proficient
said, hold
with
on.
Naval vehicles. Or anything of that sort.
I'm proficient with water. That's it. So if I fly 80 feet in 6 seconds, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
In a minute.
And there is 60 seconds in a minute. Hold on.
Right.
Hold on, I'm mathing. Let me math.
Yeah.
You guys figure something out. Hold on. I wanna do this math.
So, Nomad has done an encounter. And Walter did one, correct? You guys have been the only two that have done sea encounters heading north.
What did I roll for before you went live?
Don't
That's
worry about
nice to know. And it stays on this side of the screen.
Fuck. All right.
So yeah, you two are the only two that rolled. Either Carol or Rob. Go ahead and roll me a D4, please.
You do it, Vippy, so I'm busy doing math.
Oh, okay.
She actually wants to know.
3.
Tree. So Rob, while you guys are flying, or not flying, well, one of you might be flying, while the rest of you are sailing northward on this day that you finally have discovered more snow and ice and such, what happens on this day of travel? Because you guys keep missing my encounters. And getting your own.
What happened?
Wait, we keep missing it?
Yeah.
The rolls?
Yeah, I assigned stuff to numbers, so if you already done it, there's nothing there, so it's just you guys.
Oh, fuck.
So if you keep rolling like 3s, you guys get to pick what happens.
As we're going through the ice, we see roughly, I would say like 60 or so feet away. There is what looks to be like a figure of a medium-sized humanoid waving their arms on a block of ice.
Bet. Soraya, are you still transforming on me?
Well, fire.
Okay, Mother, so hear me out.
I passed the whole encounter.
I did quick maths, okay? And according to my brain, I can fly in 4 hours, roughly half a mile. Isn't more than half a mile, which is roughly 3,200 feet. Oh.
That's a while.
Ah.
I didn't realize it did miles.
Also, you would have to half that because, like, you'd have to be able to still come back too, right?
Right, so it would have to be like half
You'd have
of
to
that,
get there in 2 hours.
and then
Yeah.
Did you guys see me do math though?
Well, I guess
Yeah.
maybe we could shave off a little bit of time because, like, when on your way back, we'd be going at each other. So, like, that time would probably be, like, less, right?
Maybe like you're
Because we
doing
would have made up
something-
time. So, like,
Like if she's going that
Are you
way.
going-
But that
yeah.
Are you going with the wind or against the wind?
Stop! You're gonna mess up
No.
my math.
now we're really getting into the numbers. Like,
Can't
your
you
air-
just be proud that
your
I
airspeed
mathed as
velocity
aggressively as I just
time.
did?
Have you ate today? What's your energy like? How like are you putting out so much energy that you do actually get tired?
Not turning into a
Does
bird.
does the cold affect how fast you can fly? These are the questions.
I'm not
we open.
turning into a
Very
bird.
well.
because we're still 38 miles away.
Yeah. Because the math didn't math good enough, therefore cannot do.
She's like, I can get this far, which is good. You did that was good math. I'll give you that. But
Thanks, guys. I paid attention in algebra.
but as the party's kind of discussing Soraya's possible options of turning into a bird and possibly flying ahead of the frost skimmer to see what might be ahead, as Hermaeus, as you're sitting there, your eye kind of like wanders out to the little off to the side of the ship there, still north, as a block of little chunk of ice that's going by, not as big as some of the icebergs by any means, but a sizable chunk is going by. As you can see, about like 200 feet off in the distance is a figure waving their arms up and down on the ice.
Yep. Are they yelling or anything like that, or are they just waving their arms?
It's hard to hear anything that they might be yelling from how far they are away. but I will say that you can definitely tell that they are facing in your direction. The ship's direction, I should say. Not you specifically.
Hey, Soraya. No,
I think I did math wrong.
Solaris has it. Solaris, how far does your telepathy go?
60 feet.
And how far away is the person? You said?
About 200.
That's a little more than 60 feet, huh?
I'm mad now. Math wrong.
That's okay.
I'm just saying, it takes me less than 4 hours to walk a half mile.
I actually can do 36 miles in 4 hours.
So you could get there. More or less. It's the getting back that would be the part. Because you have to hope the frost skimmer stays where it's going to be. Or you can find it on the way back. That's the other problem. But this poor soul that's on the ice flowy out there. This tiny little iceberg.
I guess. Wait, so are we getting closer to them, or are we kind of just like equidistant and just like kind of going past them at this point?
You're not, I wouldn't say you're getting closer per se. I'll say like as you're kind of going north more. The ice, little ice floaty that they're on, is kind of like floating around a little bit. It's kind of like hits the waves. It goes this way, and then as the wave recesses, it kind of like moves it back. But I will say that you can tell it's going more in a southward positioning compared to you guys.
Okay. Do we have anything spicy that I can use?
Hermaeus is the only one that sees this right now, right?
Hermaeus is the one that caught it at the moment.
Oh, so yeah, I'll kind of like turn to everybody and be like, "Yo, there's someone out there, Captain. Look."
There'd be a poor soul on the floaties out there.
Well, do you want to go pick him up, or like,
How do you think he got there?
maybe he's flush with cash? That cold hard gold.
Be a trap. Could be a trap.
It could be a trap.
And we could kill him.
Yard meeting.
Or we let the elements kill him. Won't be long before that flowy just kind of shrinks down and then the depths below take them.
What?
Mandra's
He does
actually
have-
Davy Jones from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
I'm gonna go over to Hermaeus and say, but if he has any information on Marcath or anybody else he's seen out here,
Like, we literally like fought off a giant sea serpent thing. I think we could handle ourselves in a pinch.
I'm in.
If you folks wish to take this endeavor on, it's not too far out of the way. We can go that way. If you want, I could hold the ship here and you could take the dinghy.
We're not gonna take the dinghy, okay? Stop pushing the dinghy.
Well, that one there took my fucking dinghy up a mast. I figured you wanted
That's
to lead
because I
it.
thought the ship was gonna fucking sink. Sink.
You seem to like it.
not taking the fucking dinghy.
Stop trying to make the dinghy happen.
It's not going to happen.
But if you want,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the dinghy's just like.
Alright, Captain, I'm sorry for touching your dinghy.
The dinghy's in the back going.
Okay?
And making it go at full mast, apparently.
aye, full mast,
Yikes.
and then doing nothing with it at all, just letting it sit there and hang, and then coming right back down like it's nothing.
I heard that gives you blue barnacles.
They'll probably be blue. As the captain slowly starts to steer the ship going towards the flowy, he'll be able to get 40 feet within it, with like a little bit of wake that the ship gives off. trying not to capsize or destroy the ice floe that this person's on. As the frost skimmer begins to close the distance between your group and this individual there, coming up to the 40 feet difference. As you guys can see as you get closer and closer, and one individual on this flowy, wearing dark brown clothes of some similar type of garments that you are wearing. A little bit different, as like the sizing's a bit odd. Like yours is kind of more flush to your body in a sense. Theirs has like these big like burlap bunches on it and whatnot. Having a little bit of like a mask that goes around their lower half of their face and hood pulled up with big frills of fur and that around it. And big woolly mittens that you can see now that you're getting closer as they're waving their hands out towards you. With a little knapsack next to them and a wooden spear.
They don't seem too threatening.
Is this to the captain or?
To everyone.
Bro. This Casey's slowly dying.
I'm getting so lightheaded right now.
Breathe. I want to change that count there, Brittany. I think it's 3 now. What would you like to do, Capy Crew?
So Lars, since we're closer, do you want to try telepathing with them?
You know what's crazy? Not the biggest diplomat. So my sister does also know telepathy. And considering her work with the peace treaty, I really think that she might be the best to initiate the conversation as the diplomat of the group.
True.
I kind of agree with this.
Yeah.
I agree with
I'm
this.
too busy counting blue particles. How the thing. No, grab the book. No. Please don't make me do it. Please. He's gonna
Okay.
kill me.
I don't know why she thinks dinghies are so funny, but maybe we should just get off of the boat. We can handle ourselves, right? Let's just go up to them and talk. We've got our shipmates here to back us up.
We can't take the dinghy now. I've already taken such a strong chance. If I go
Well,
back
just
on that,
fucking-
I just look like a flip-flopper.
If we've got a big ass ice-breaking ship, pull up next to the fucking guy.
Yeah, I don't want anybody thinking that I'm pro dinghy.
I don't want to touch the dinghy.
You touched it before.
I know,
What's
it
one
was a
more
mistake.
time?
Yeah, you touch it twice.
was a
you're
mistake.
playing with it.
It's one of those things where like you do it, but you don't tell anybody about it anymore afterwards. You know?
Yeah, college.
So instead of Carl 2 times, it's more like Carl 1 night stand.
Yeah.
College must have been interesting with Carl.
What is college?
I've been known to double dip.
That's why he's called Carl 2 times.
I think there's a sign. So yeah, let's get up close. Get up close to the guy. Let's not get too close because I feel like the wake made by our
Oh.
giant ship would
How about
kinda
this?
probably flip his shit over.
How about this? How about the twins and our freezing friends over there hang out, and you and I go over there, and they can protect the ship so that maybe, because I'm a little worried that the ship is gonna be in danger if we get a little close. But I feel like if some of us are on the ship to kind of protect it, maybe.
What do you think they're gonna do? Jump the boat?
How far away are we?
The captain can get you guys about 40 feet away from it.
Okay.
That's as close as he'll go.
So if we get about 40
Oh,
feet.
He made the fucking ship 1,000 fucking feet long last time. So what? Like, you know, we could just grow we could just row the ship and get closer and be
But
safer,
wouldn't-
maybe.
Yeah, but wouldn't that create like waves and stuff that might flip his shit over?
Well, I mean, wouldn't pulling up next to him do the same thing?
I mean, not as much as a ship instantly gigantifying.
You're right about that. Okay, all right.
So since Soraya is busy counting barnacles,
1 barnacle, 2 barnacle, 3 barnacle, 7 barnacle.
You missed one.
it's a lot of barnacles.
We've been at sea for a while.
I'm just. Maybe I just like, what should I say? Like, should I be like,
Put a finger down if you need help. Put 2 fingers down if you need help. Put 1 finger down if you're
Like
baiting
if
us
you're
into
with the
a trap.
bad guys.
like a raise this flag for this and that for that,
Yeah.
or like lanterns?
Yeah.
Lanterns.
Oh, the apple orchard.
So we should have a signal for danger. Is that what I'm hearing?
No, like
So to ask him questions and for him to respond to me, unless
I guess
they end up knowing telepathy too. That could be a game changer.
That'd be
spooky,
scary skeletons.
But also hearing a random voice in your head could be like very frightening at first. So like,
maybe start with like, don't be afraid.
yeah,
Make sure you
yeah. Yeah, you know,
Like
my
berate
voice
him.
of reason is counting barnacles. So right now, I think the only voice of reason that I can hear is you two just saying to shout at him.
just like berate him, be like, you're safe, you're safe,
Right.
you're safe, you're safe.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to telepathically say to the person, "Hey, don't panic, don't panic, don't panic. I know you're hearing a voice in your head, but I don't want you to panic. You're safe, you're safe, you're safe."
Roll me 2d20.
Samantha. Here's
Yep.
Oh no. So Mander,
that
here's the
guidance?
thing. Mander. You just want the 2 numbers? Is that all you're wanting?
Just the 2 numbers.
That's awful.
it's
It's
one number.
it's a 9 and a 1.
Oh,
So,
oh no.
Solaris, as you telepathically scream, in a sense, into this other individual's mind there, you see them kind of like look around, like immediately jump kind of in a very defensive positioning. Is that like they look around themselves and grab the spear and they have it ready to go.
I'm gonna say, don't panic. I said don't panic. It's fine. It's fine. It's me. And I'm just gonna wave. I'm gonna say hi, like telepathically. They'd be able to see me, right? I can
Oh,
see
you're 40 feet
ahead
away.
of
They
you.
can see you. You can see them and they can see you easily. It's like they
Yeah.
kind of like look around a little bit and they see you waving your arm. It's like they
Just very excitedly, hi.
keep holding the spear, but they're
Oh my god, fine. Add a little bit more gay to it. Hey, not a threat.
their stance.
Hi.
So you immediately do it back. No, I'm joking. As you sit there, kind of like try to
Those
coax
party
them out of
icebergs.
the little bit of upstarting of emotions that they had from being told "don't panic" from a voice inside of their head that suddenly appeared. They kind of relax their stance a little bit. They keep the spear in hand, but only in one hand now, instead of like grasping it ready for an attack.
Wait, is that not normal?
To hear voices in your head? Or
To
grasp
hear a
the
voice
spear
in your
with
head
one
telling you
hand?
not to panic.
That's your conscience. You should listen to it.
You should let it always be your guide.
Fuck that cricket, yo.
Unless it's
Jimmy
a cricket
didn't do
sitting on your
shit.
shoulder, then you might want to watch out that the
He was
cricket's talking
complacent.
to you.
I heard they're good luck.
Well, I mean, I guess Mulan's grandma didn't die, so like, I guess that is some good luck. In a Disney movie, that's good luck. So yeah, I'm just gonna be like, what should I say?
Let's go if you've seen Marcath.
Have you seen my girl Marcath? Marcath?
Mare.
The Mare?
Well, ask him if he needs help too. I guess. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. Do they look like they need help? I feel like they look like.
I mean, why was he waving us down in the first place?
Maybe just want to say hi.
Okay, wave back.
Maybe he's warning us.
Oh.
Of what? Ask him.
Ask him if any strange people have passed through these waters before us.
Ask him if he wants to ride the dinghy.
Have you seen any strange people around? Like, are you okay? What's going on with the waving?
Is this telepathic or out loud?
Well, would he be able to hear me? 40 feet away, you'd be able to hear, right?
Yeah, you can yell pretty far, actually.
Oh. Interesting.
Yes.
I'm gonna telepathically say, if you're down for like a conversation, hold up like this hand. Let's make it like, wait, maybe that's too complicated. I can't even understand it. Okay. If you're down for like a quick convo and like one or two of us can come over and like, you know, have like some like a quick chit chat about what you need or how we can help each other, hold your spirit straight up like this. If you're like a no-go kind of girly and you're like, I don't want anyone to board my boaty, just like hold your spirit horizontally like this.
Ask for an angel shot.
So a little bit of time passes, like a minute or two, is like kind of see him like stand there for a moment, and then slowly brings the spear straight up.
Word. Okay, so hang tight. A couple of us are just gonna come over there. We're fine. We're fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. And we'll just see what's up. That way we don't have to like do it like this like one-sided way, because like this is not it, and I don't like yelling. So, who wants to go to the bow? Let's get off.
Are we riding the dinghy?
It's
So
not that bad.
Here's
it's just
the
the
thing.
dinghy.
What if I told you we didn't have to ride the dinghy?
I'm listening.
What if I told you we didn't have to ride the dinghy?
What are we riding?
I think honestly, we should really rely on ourselves more. Quite honestly, I don't think we should rely on equipment
We're swimming?
because I don't think equipment is
It's
Not good at
cold.
Who's all going? Who's all going? I need to know who's going.
Are we? Wait, are we swimming? 'Cause
going?
I'm not good at swimming. Yeah, I want to go, but I don't want to swim. If we're swimming,
We're not swimming.
So worried about the swimming.
I will go. I will say that.
Uh-huh.
Well, there's no
Okay.
swimming.
Okay.
I'll still go.
We'll figure out the logistics.
I guess we're all
I'm-
going.
Okay. So I would like to cast Water Walk on the four of us.
Oh.
Wait, do I have that already? Hold on. You might not have to cast it on me. Let me double check.
Call me Cheez-Its.
Fun. Fun.
That how long's that good for?
An hour.
Yes.
Today only.
So we can go over there, have a quick convo, and then we'll hop back. Convo shouldn't take more than an hour at all.
Dig it.
And yeah, we can just walk on water.
Can you swim?
I always
around?
wanted to be a Jesus lizard.
60 feet per round. Jesus, that's a lot. That's more than some of your normal
Scares me
walking
that you were
speeds.
talking about rounds.
Okay, I don't have it, so yes,
in this
cast it on me.
situation, as if there were going to be rounds,
Please,
like
thank you.
an altercation.
I mean, there's always a chance you might fight something.
You have a few. It's like 60-40. All right, let's do it. Let's go. Let's water walk.
All right. So now we could just
Okay.
like hop off the boat and just like.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
party makes their
look
way
at
off.
this.
Well, this is
This is different. Wow.
I'm gonna do like a little jump.
How
If
how
I
long?
like dip my foot in, does it go in?
How long am I able to do this?
Because it says that as if it were harmless, solid ground.
Ooh.
So your foot will not.
So I would
go.
assume that you can't go in. And if you're submerged in it, it like shoots you up out of the water.
It's kind of like walking on like in a bouncy house of sorts at the moment, as you guys are like kind of making your way there, because like the waves constantly moving even underneath you. But you're able to traverse it easily. It's just a little odd to do it on water. But as you traverse the distance there, coming up to this ice flowy there, and walking up on top of it, which water walking works for that as well. As you approach this individual there, kind of pulls back their hood and pulls down their scarf to reveal themselves. Doesn't look like any of you guys at all, or any of the southern folk that you've seen in your days of travel. Their skin a bit kind of like washed out by lack of sunlight and a little bit of like redness to their cheeks and that from the cold and that biting at their face. As they still have spear in hand, but put up a single hand up in kind of like an open palm gesture to you.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Oh, are you native to these regions?
What regions?
This land. this what we're standing on. Is this where you live?
No, I live that way. They point north.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I had a question for you. We are searching for some strange folk. I was wondering if you had seen these strange folk move through as of recently.
Strange, like water walker?
No, surprisingly enough, it's very common from where we're from. But people that they're wearing like black and purple robes, perhaps mostly with scaly skin like that of lizard.
No, don't know those people.
So no one has passed through here via boat or flying lizard as of and maybe in the past few moons.
Flying lizard, like dragon?
Yeah. I don't know if you knew what those were called.
What's
You
everyone's,
can't say that.
what's everyone's passive
traveled.
insight?
Passive insight, Mander? What a great thing to ask.
Not very good.
11.
It's 11.
11.
13.
13. How
Seems
bad's your
suspicious.
passive there, Carl?
You don't know.
My
Pass-
passive what?
Insight.
It's not even there.
It's
What
10 plus whatever your insight modifier is a fast way to figure it out.
11.
Oh, wow. 11.
Oh, best.
Oh, it is 11. Yeah, it is 11.
So can we grade on a curve, whereas 11 is the best?
Yeah, maybe like a median type thing.
Like
you
a
know.
C plus average?
The
Give the old
average.
college try.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sarai, you said yours is a 13?
Yeah, no.
I'll say the group at large notices, with the mention of the word dragon, kind of like a concerned look come across this individual's face there for a moment. As like you can kind of see the party's intelligent enough that they can see that there's some sort of thought going through their brain.
I would like to telepathically say to Hermie, do you have a way to communicate with them maybe in their native tongue? So maybe they can like communicate more effectively? 'Cause, like I feel like they'd be able to tell us more details if they were able to speak to us
I would like
their language.
to hand him my pen and a piece of paper, and I will tell him to. I will say, it is. Tell me in your own language, right? With this, and I show him right, what you know about dragon here. And I'll say, don't worry. And hand him that.
Roll me persuasion.
Guidance.
Perfect. Because that's a D4.
Yep.
That's going to be a 23.
They like take the pen and paper there for a moment, a little worry of it, as they kind of like sit down cross-legged on the ground there, and they start kind of like writing on it on their knee. Does them doing this do anything in particular as they write, or just when they finish writing?
Nothing does it to anything.
Okay. As they sit there and they write. It's an odd script that the party has not seen before, I'll say. More of like, almost like a hieroglyphic, picturesque like drawing
That's okay.
than standard like letters and that most of the races write in. As they sit there for
Thanks to Phoenicians.
They invented it.
as he sits there and he spends about, I'd say about like 3 minutes there writing on this paper as he fills it up quite quickly, the text being quite large that he's writing as he stops and nods and hands back the paper and pen, of course.
So I'm going to use my Eyes of the Runekeeper, which allows me to read all writing. And what does it say?
As it kind of meshes around and changes into a script that you're able to read there, Hermaeus. As it tells of a tale of sorts of this individual coming from a village of ice warriors of sorts, natives of the land this far north,
Alexa, stop.
that live within the Sea of Moving Ice. Small little bit about them living on this ice float, iceberg, this humongous iceberg, at one point, in hopes to gain the protection as well as to appease the White Death. As goes on and he explains it as a massive white flying serpent that as it breathes down onto anyone, it freezes them in their tracks, leaving them for eternity there.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So I'll look at him. Or her?
Him.
What are your pronouns?
They.
Okay. So I'm gonna look over to them and say, White Death is dragon?
As they pick up their spear and draw in the equivalent of like a 4-year-old's attempt of a dragon. Like there's a big circle with like some like legs that come off of it and like weird little wings and a tail and a big head that looks like a dragon, but it's very rudimentary of sorts. As like they kind of like occasionally have to fix up a spot because the wind comes by and blows some of the snow.
Yeah, so we'll use dragon as the placeholder, if anything, and adjust as the adventure continues. So just over the table, just so to confirm my understanding, is that this person came from this giant iceberg thing that is like a community of people.
That's the avatar.
And they do they worship this dragon, or like is it like some sort of like deity to them?
I'll say that as you're reading it, it doesn't come off as like a deity. It's kind of like worship, like not even like worship, like kind of like just appeasing it enough.
They like make sacrifices and stuff like that so that it doesn't come and kill everybody.
Yeah. Like, we make you happy,
Boy, oh
you won't
boy.
kill us, and we can use you as protection.
Sacrifices?
That's just
To make
sounding
them
real
happy?
familiar to me.
That sounds a bit reactionary, but yeah.
Man. I'm real sick of this Icewind Dale shit.
You know what? Someone get Nary and Callow here.
Icewind Dale. Okay.
Don't die. Don't die.
Hairball.
Joey said that dehydration was going to kill us, yet she's here choking on hydration.
You're
Is she
choking on
dying
water.
because he said Dale?
Now I'm scared to hydrate.
Guys, I'm
Got
scared.
my water out.
You can
What
see
was that?
So the
I'm scared for. I'm
So
kind of scared for
going,
Rob that she's gonna suck all the air out of the room. Don't keep doing that.
It's okay. I've learned to operate in low oxygen rich environments.
He breathes really slow and really lightly.
I went on one of those pilot training machines where like your face goes all like.
I love Mission Space.
Yeah. No, it's
Sorry.
face kid.
Continue your thought, Hermie. I apologize.
So the White Death doesn't live at this iceberg per se, but it frequents this
Yeah.
area. Okay. So I would like, so I'm explaining this. I'd like to say it as if I'm like explaining it like out loud so the rest of the party can hear me. So I think it would be probably the best idea to see if our friend here could maybe show us to this village.
You think they'll have information on where we need to go?
Well, yeah. I mean, where there's dragons, there's people who worship them. You know what I mean? I would imagine that these people that, this is where our dragon cult friends would probably want to go.
Yeah, maybe they've heard of this dragon horn.
Yeah.
Great corn.
Dragon burn.
Dragon bears.
Dragon bird.
So, first room, duh. I would like to turn to our aboriginal friend and ask them, what is your name?
Sean.
Sean?
Sean.
Sean. I am Hermes. This is Carl. This is Soraya.
This is CHUN.
This is...
No, I'm serious. This is for the notes.
Hi, Sean. Hi, Sean. I'm
Sean.
Carl.
Sean.
Shaun of the Dead.
Honestly, it tracks with how people spell Sean. There's like 8 ways to spell Sean, and like over the table.
CHON is what I meant.
Would you take us to this iceberg?
You. As he kind of like bends down a little bit there and picks up a pile of snow, goes and throws it up in there and goes, special people. You
Yes.
do things.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yes.
magic.
Mm-hmm. And I use Gus to kind of swirl the snowflakes into like a little cone thing.
As you do that, he
But
grabs
good
his
magic.
spear a little bit.
No. It's good magic. Good magic. Only for good. No hurt. Good people. Only for bad people.
You no go village.
Why no go?
Dragon like magic.
What if I told you that this one over here, and I'll point over at Soraya, she has fought dragon and killed.
This isn't common, right?
Very broken common.
Yeah, I'm basically translating.
Okay.
Speaking to like trolls and giants is basically just like do that.
There's
want
enough
to,
that
like,
like he can
oppose.
form more of a sentence, but like there's words every once in a while that he goes what and just.
Yeah,
But
just don't
the
get
overall
fancy.
message still gets across to an extent.
Just don't get fancy.
I wanna do a pose.
Like region. You want to pose? How do you
I wanna
pose?
like a hero. Just up here.
Like you're gonna do a sea walk, like the sea walk.
Put my hands in my outfits and stand like with my chest up, we're all out.
Resident Cholo.
So
Like
Soraya,
your
there's
belt
Serious
loop.
I've ever
Her
been.
belt loops right here.
Yeah, right. With the long socks on.
posts her pants up a little bit. So Soraya strikes this pose there.
What's up, Holmes?
Give me a performance check.
No! I fucking knew it!
Just because of how ridiculous the pose is.
I should get advantage. If I'm
Good job.
honest.
Good fucking job, Chris.
Commander, please don't make me do this check.
You don't want to strike a pose, bro. You could have just sat there and just smiled.
Can I guidance myself, please?
Sure, go for it. Guidance yourself. Do it up.
Okay.
Don't forget to get that +1 boon.
10.
10.
I'm not gonna use it.
Can I flash of genius?
Yes.
Do I get advantage?
Lower.
It's
I'm just gonna look at her and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, and then it's gonna give her a +4.
A +4?
Mm-hmm.
A 14. Go.
Soraya, they're kind of like, as you go to puff out your chest, it looks a little bit more inspiring to an extent. As Chon there kind of looks you up and down and just goes, she's small, But mighty.
Tiny but mighty.
Dragon underestimates small.
Roll me persuasion, Hermaeus, with advantage. I'll say the pose is helping here.
Alright, so we got that. And we got...
Small but
Oh,
mighty.
thank Christ. 24.
24. Chon picks up his sack there, his little knapsack that he's got on the ground, swings it over his shoulders, and puts the spear behind his back there. Goes, we go. Somehow.
Oh,
I
he's so fucking lucky.
no walk water like you. How go? Take giant canoe? As he gestures off to your ship.
As long as you don't call it a dinghy, I think we're square.
Dinghy. Good name.
Fuck.
I'm gonna pull Hermaeus aside and just say, he's fucking lucky. I was this close to taking him hostage, and he would have had to take us there. He would have had to take us there. He would have had to take us there.
I would have been okay with that
Take
as
us there.
well. I'm glad we could.
But you're no. You and our friend over here, excellent negotiators.
We talk good. We talk big word, sometimes small word, sometimes few word. When few word do trick.
The party has gained Chon to their ranks for the time being.
How do you spell?
CHON. He put it on the map.
Well, I was kidding.
You're not
Was
the
that
one.
actually the name? How did
C-H-O-N is how you spell his name.
I
Chon.
was it was I guessed it right.
Show on the sheet.
Chon.
Chon chon.
Chon chon.
So,
Is chon chon.
what would you like to do, Capy Crew?
I mean, I guess follow Chon.
Let Chon tell the captain where to go with the ship.
Actually, Solaris, can you just telepathize the captain?
Oh, to like follow?
Yeah, telepate him.
Yeah. I'm a page captain. Be like, captain. This is Solaris in your head. I'm just gonna need you to follow us.
We're gonna be using the app today.
Waters are looking clear.
What about prize?
As Captain cannot speak telepathy and like telepathic, so as he makes his way to the side of the boat and goes, "How you plan on steering a fucking ice?" As you are on an
Tell him he's got a canoe.
ice flowy.
He's got a canoe.
Canoe.
A canoe.
I do.
Okay then.
Oh, we're going in the canoe. We're going in his canoe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like his ancestors before him.
As Chon is standing there and he's looking at you guys.
What?
What we do?
Following
go.
your lead, John.
I know walk on water.
We hop in canoe with you.
Big canoe. As he points once more at your ship.
Like
Oh,
our
my
ship.
canoe.
Your canoe. Big canoe, your
Okay.
canoe.
Okay, so I'm gonna say to the captain, change of plans. We're coming aboard.
Hang on.
Trying to figure out.
Guys. How the fuck did Chon get here if he doesn't have a canoe?
You live north.
He's
Yeah,
on
Chon.
a piece of ice.
Yeah, John, how did you get out here? Did you need saving, actually? Were you in distress? Were you in trouble?
That's a big word.
This
That's why
I am wearing clothes. No, not dressed.
No, like, were you in trouble? Like, were you
Oh,
stuck on
trouble,
ice?
as he makes his way to the other side of this sizable ice floe and points down.
What?
Trouble, as he points down once more.
Did he walk over here on the fucking ice? On the ice?
Did you walk on the ice? You walk?
Run from that, as he points, as he's kind of looking back to you guys and points back down in front of him.
What?
Run from that.
What is? What
Fucking
is?
what?
The party makes their way over and sees lying in a massive pool of its own blood a polar bear.
No, Mander, no! Mander, not the bear!
As it kind of like lets out a little. Oh.
Ah, what is he saying?
It's dead?
It's still alive.
Mander! I want to speak to it! Mander, I want to help me get
Oh,
over the
no. Oh no!
Mander!
She's crying.
What did you do to her? This whole session has just been break KZ. That's
Break Kirby as much as I can apparently today.
Oh,
You can't speak with
I
animals.
want to die by itself!
I'm enjoying myself.
I can't tell if she's crying or laughing now.
Yes.
Do you cast speak with animals there, Soraya? I feel bad for laughing, but she giggles when she's crying.
Poor babies.
The tears won't stop!
You cast speak with animals there. You can hear it now in your head, Soraya, as it kind of goes, I'm gonna get you, you stupid. Oh, it hurts.
So
Oh,
bad!
oh, oh, now you got fucking friends. Oh.
Fucking ask him if he's
Can
seen
I-
anybody.
Can I speak bear out to the polar bear? Because we're on top of the boat now, right? I'm assuming.
You're still on the ice floe.
Oh, okay. Can I go up to it?
You want to go up to the bear?
I don't want to go up to the bear.
Remember, it's a bear.
I
It
want
is a
to
polar
go.
bear. It is a
Remember,
wounded polar
it's a
bear.
A
bear.
wild animal.
I'm not gonna get super close, but I want to go up to the bear.
Can you pacify it in any way? Make it
No,
not
leave
long
me
as throat?
alone.
Did she turn into a bear to make it more comfortable?
Can I walk up to the bear and say, Bear? Do you have a name, Bear? Do you have a family?
Oh my god.
Stop making yourself
She's
cry.
hurting herself.
You're just doing this to yourself now. Just doing this to yourself now. Roll me animal handling.
I don't know if she can roll a bunch of anything right now.
Does anybody know her plus? I'll roll a d20.
I mean, I can pull a character sheet up.
Girl, can you see?
Rob, roll her out the room is what you need to do right now.
I almost
Hey.
put on your glasses.
Wait, I rolled. That's a horrible roll.
Are you sure there's not actually a 1 in front of it?
That's a 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the plus?
That's with the plus.
What'd you roll? What?
I rolled a 3.
Oh my god. You go like,
Can I guidance?
you'd have to. You like run up and like slap her on the back there.
Can I guidance myself?
And then run away
You got
because there's a
yourself,
fucking
yes.
bear.
Guidance yourself, girl.
Can I guidance, please?
Guys, that'd be
Look
fun.
at her. Look at her. How could you say no to that?
Manner, please. The bear magically is healed, loves everybody, and just drinks his Diet Coke.
It doesn't murder us, hopefully.
Dives into the water and lives
He's
happily
already
ever after.
fucking angry.
As you approach the bear kind of like goes to go stand up, but it, like as you're getting there, you can see there's a wound in its shoulder there, kind of like coming up towards its like kind of like neck and that. As you can see, I'll say that with a bit of traveling that the party has done at large, you would recognize it, kind of like a spear has been jabbed into the bear there, causing the gash. As you approach it, it kind of like goes to go stand up, and just like limps back down, just kind of like looks at you and goes, "Oh my God, it's sorry."
But why were you fighting him?
As the party hears Soraya go, "Rah, rah, rah, rah," as the bear kind of like blinks for a moment and goes, "Wait, what?"
Just me sobbing. Soraya sobbing over this bear.
You can understand me.
Yeah, I'm your friend.
Cool. Kill that one. As he like kind of like gestures with his nose up to Chong.
Why?
Because he stabbed me.
Yeah, but why he stab?
Because he looked tasty.
No.
Like a seal.
No. Do you want some jerky?
I'm gonna eat him the moment this is done hurting.
No, that's bad.
Oh, he tastes good. I swear I've ate others.
No, he's not tasty. He's not good for you.
He looks good. So does the short one next to him. As he now gestures to Carl.
Damn.
We all see her talking to this bear.
Yep, occasionally like looks up to you guys, keeps going and then like looks back down.
They're not food. People are not food.
Yes. People food.
You're gonna get yourself killed.
Probably.
No, that's bad. Okay, but hear me out. If I give you food, will you leave them alone?
Roll me in persuasion.
Andrew, you can't give me an ailed animal. This is how this goes.
As this is happening, Carl is going to do something. Is that okay? Okay.
What do you want to do?
I see her talking to a suffering animal, and Carl does not like suffering animals. So
No!
Carl is going to go up to the suffering animal and use his warhammer.
You want to use your warhammer on the polar bear. As Soraya's
I'm the
talking
dying
to
to polar bear because
Can I block him?
I'm like she's too close, it's too dangerous, and it's suffering. And she's not healing it,
You can
so
talk? You guys can talk as he's coming down. You would see him pull out his warhammer.
I want to block.
I'm just gonna walk up and pull it out. Yeah, I'm not even gonna.
As Soraya steps out in front of you.
I like to cast Gust and try and not like launch him in the air, but just kind of like put him off his footing so that he, if he does swing, hopefully he misses.
I have a
With
shield.
disadvantage, yeah.
You have a shield?
I have a
I
shield.
don't get a shield. So you cast
It
Gust on
has
him, or?
fish on it.
Hold on. He's casting Gust on me. Is that damage?
No.
Are you casting Gust, or are you holding your action to cast Gust?
I'm going to.
I'm sorry, Casey. This is not personal. This is just
I
fun.
know it's in your alignment. It's okay.
On the upswing as he's like cocking back to do it, that's when I'll cast Gust.
Very well.
Okay.
So you have Soraya standing in front of you with a shield. Carl, you have your hammer out. Solaris, is
Okay.
there anything you're doing? Hermaeus is ready to up a spell and is getting ready to cast it the moment there's a swing.
Swing.
This is spicy. The
I
party is divided.
I'm excited.
Over a bear.
This is very interesting. I'm just gonna be honest.
We can all pretty much agree that Soraya is also crying at this point.
holding a shield, crying. And I'm walking up like it's suffering. Suffering.
I would like to cast Sanctuary on the bear.
Same.
As I see him walking up to the bear, I'm gonna be like,
Okay.
What is Sanctuary? Tell us.
You don't get to know.
I don't get to know.
No, you want to hit the bear.
Well, one, are you a cleric, artificer, someone of the peace domain, oath of devotion, oath of redemption, or a genie?
Am I any of those things?
Are you any of those
Fuck
things?
no, I'm
You
no.
don't get to know.
Okay, cool.
I'm Carl.
I'm
You're Carl. You don't get to know.
2 times. I'm gonna go get the papers. Get the
People.
papers.
That kills people, Carl. Very well.
Throw up.
It's like there's kind of like a little like red glow that kind of like goes over the polar bear for a hot second there. What's next, party?
I'm still gonna walk up and try to swing at it because
Yeah.
I noticed this.
Soraya is in the way. The bear currently has cover. You have to go past Soraya.
Can I use an
I'm
action
gonna
to
scream, leave him
to push?
alone!
Can I use an action to push her out of the way?
No, leave him alone! I'll fucking hit you back. Or a fucking polar
I'm not
bear.
gonna hit you. I'm just gonna push you out of the way.
No,
It's a good idea. You know it's a good idea.
it is. Leave him alone. Not the book. What's he doing? Not the DM screen.
I don't deal with pushing that often.
Push. Shove.
Don't push
It is a
me,
thing you can
cause
do.
I'm
I
close
just
to
don't
the
remember.
edge.
I do. I think it's like the same as crap.
You can't give me a dying animal like this.
I'm having so much fun right now, you guys. I hope you all feel safe.
This is the
I'm
most,
so distraught right now.
this is the most intense engagement of this campaign so far.
Push mechanic. It's still a weapon. It's.
I'm gonna throw it on my
But I
notes
can
and
like
put
push her and
over
knock
there.
her prone, like right? Like that's the deal. That's the mechanic of it, right?
I mean, I'm just casting Gust, which
Yeah. So like not yeah. I get it. Yeah.
not enough to cause damage, but it pushes enough. It pushes you.
Oh.
10 feet away.
So, you guys are the same size. You're both medium size, correct?
Me, I am medium sized, correct?
Okay, so you guys are both medium. So that's fine. So you would make a contested athletics to do the push against Soraya's athletics or acrobatics.
I'll do athletic.
I'll do acrobatics.
I feel like it would be a strength thing anyway, right?
Well, you have to do athletics as you're pushing or shoving her.
Oh yeah.
If you shove her, she falls to the ground prone. If you can't, she pushes you back 5 feet.
Okay. So
Can I
it's
guidance myself?
just pass or fail, basically, right?
Not this moment, because you just did it not even a minute ago.
Okay, doing it. I have a +7. That's 18. That's an 11.
I rolled a nat 20 and I have a +2.
Oh
So,
God!
Get the
Carl,
fuck away from this bear.
the game just said,
Oh my
fuck off. I love this game so much. So, Carl, as you go to go shove Soraya out of the way, getting your warhammer ready to bring it down on this polar bear and just end it, Soraya takes the shield and just bats you away with it. And you go back
Crazy.
5
Can I
feet.
growl at him and bear?
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Fuck, man. I'm gonna roll that on fucking thing. Oh my god. I fail. I rolled a 1. I rolled a nat 1 on fucking.
As
D&D
Carl, as
Beyond.
you're thrown back by the sheer force of Soraya's counter to shove her there, you fall prone. 5 feet away.
I said no!
This game, I love this game.
It's suffering. Do something.
I'm working on it!
God,
He's working on it. Meanwhile, the bear literally has a gash in the wound,
Bleeding out.
gash in the shoulder, and she's like, "So do you have like a family? Like, what's your past like? What's your sign? I know that you're like bleeding and stuff, and I could do something, but like, do you have a family?
Pisces.
Because
What
if
time
you
are
don't,
born? What's
So
your
good.
level? What's your sunrise?
Rising Pisces.
as opposed to just being like, cure wounds. Healing
Okay,
aura.
I want to turn back to the bear. I want to help you, but you can't eat anybody. That's
Amazing.
bad. I have food for you. Good food. The best food. But you can't eat people. It's bad.
Roll me persuasion.
With advantage.
Give me an animal handling check first.
You hate me.
I don't hate you.
me. Oh, that's not a great manner.
Can I ask a question? Does the bear know that I was trying to kill it?
Does the bear? Make a nature check.
Fucking nature check +2. 13.
What'd you get for your animal handling?
14.
14? Okay. Go ahead and give me persuasion. I will say the animal handling will lower the DC.
19.
So the bear kind of looks over to Carl for a moment. Carl, as you're kind of looking at the polar bear on the ground, there's a little bit of like a warrior's pride in the bear's eyes as you kind of like have a slight connection of your time on the battlefield
Be my friend.
with this bear. Having like recognized when like a warrior knows that they're close to the end, and then putting them out is usually sometimes the easiest route to go. Soraya, though, as you mentioned having the best food, the greatest food, the bear kind of like turns and goes, "It's really good food."
Have you ever had gator before?
What's a gator? You know what?
Exactly.
Sure. Okay. I won't eat your friend.
Nice. So I want to cast healing word on the bear.
Well, the fucking phrasing that Chris just said made me so goddamn nervous. I'm
I'll
sorry.
cast it at second level.
Very well. As the bear regains some hit points there, as a bit of the magic kind of sews the gash together there, as there's still a bit of the hair that's still gone from the wound there. So the bear kind of like rotates its shoulder a little bit, and then goes to stand up, as there's now a very big bear in front of you. It's like
You're such a good-looking bear.
bigger than a
Look at you.
horse.
Look at you. You're such a good-looking bear. I'm gonna give him the pound of gator meat that I have.
So
A whole
you
pound.
put it.
Damn,
How do you give it
nice.
to him? Do you just hand it out to him, put it on the ground, throw it up to him? How do you want to give it
I'm
to him?
gonna throw it like I throw tequila's treats. I'm gonna throw it at him.
So you throw it up in the air there. Oh yeah. Easily just clumps down on it with its massive maw and just starts hearing the, like,
Huh?
this crunching sound of gator meat inside of its mouth. So it goes,
Yeah?
"That's good.
Yeah.
Little man is lucky I said I won't eat him."
But isn't it so great that I can provide you with delicious food? Now hear me out, alright?
Oh,
Hear me out.
you like dung beetles?
No.
So we're in a war.
You like Middle Eastern jazz?
I do. I live by Dearborn.
So what if I tell you that you could get more food? We're gonna go fight a thing, and I would love for you to be able to eat it. Walter, no.
He's like, I know how the rest of this goes. I'll be right back.
We are like Noah's Ark, okay? We are going around trying to collect every animal on the fucking planet.
I think the worst part is that it's working.
I can't fight the rolls. I'm like, it'll be about this hard. I got a 24, Mander. All right, I'll go fuck myself.
Chris, when can I stand up from being prone? Am I allowed yet?
Yeah, you're allowed. You could have stood up
Okay.
like pretty much more.
Do I see him stand up?
Yeah, Carl stands up, and then you be able to.
Sit back down. I'm gonna turn back to there.
Oh my god. So as you turn to the bear and say that there's this thing that you're gonna go fight and eat.
Huh? Eh?
Roll me persuasion.
With?
Roll me persuasion.
You hate me.
Don't hate you.
Oh man, that's not that great.
Come to me, my animal friend.
Did you guidance yourself?
I'm so
Can I
excited.
guidance myself?
Maybe. Yeah.
Grab your pinky toe.
All right, guys. Just remember that I got a 17, and I don't know what the number's gonna be. 19. I want to take a week off and give Mander a break.
It's a game sometimes. It's a fucking game. Oh my god. Alright.
This is why Mander wanted to alternate Fridays.
I'm like,
He's like, I want to be the chaos.
I want to pee on shit. Fucking Christ.
This has been my favorite encounter by far.
He's like,
And
this
no,
was
it's
just
not even
supposed to be
over.
an encounter.
So stupid.
I'm just happy he's okay.
What are you killing? What are we eating?
Hey, Hermie, what are we killing?
Chocolates.
Chocolates, not.
Can't have that. It's bad for my digestive system.
No.
It's not chocolate, it's the chocolate.
Tell him we are going to kill a dragon for him.
You like giant lizards?
Like the crocodile,
Yeah, but like bigger.
but bigger.
Yeah!
That sounds yummy.
Yeah.
It's like there's a loud, audible, like gurgling sound inside of the bear as its
Make sure
stomach
you tell
rumbles.
him.
But here's the catch, You can't eat the people. You can have the meat from the giant lizard, but you can't kill the people. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Hermie, tell your friend he's not mean anymore.
Okay, so I'll tell
You gonna
Sean,
stick with me, bear friend.
like, you and the bear had a valiant battle, but we are going to repurpose it to aid us in the
Reuse,
destruction
recycle.
of Rikiki, in the slaying of the White Death. He has agreed to aid us as warriors, as a reward.
What are you naming the bear?
Oh my fuck.
Does he have a name?
Name him.
Can I ask him, does he have a
Does not
name?
have a
Name
name.
him. Name him.
I
Charmin.
want to name the bear.
Name him Charmin.
Yes, he's gonna travel
Like
with
the
you
toilet
guys to go
paper.
get some dragon meat now.
Cool bear names.
You can name him Cola like the Coca-Cola
Yeah.
commercials.
Oh my god, wait, I could name him like Brother Bear.
Koba. No fight ape.
What if I name him Coda, like Coda from Brother Bear?
Or I'm sorry, you can name him Pop.
Is that too much of a copyright for the stream? Pop. Shut the fuck up.
You want to name him Coda?
No, I'm gonna name him Orion.
So
That's his name.
Orion?
Yeah.
You gonna give him a belt too?
Yeah.
I-O-N? I'm assuming. is
Orion. Yeah.
how you're doing?
So we have Levi. We have BP.
Benjamin.
We have Benjamin the dung beetle, and we have Orion the
The polar bear.
Look how
polar
big
bear.
he
Look at
is.
him! He's so cute!
Can I ride him?
No,
He is big enough
Why
to be
not?
rode, yes. You can ride the polar bear.
you're not allowed to, Carl.
Does he count as a land vehicle?
No.
Oh,
Does
okay.
not count as a land vehicle.
In that case, then sometimes I can be counted as a fucking land vehicle.
God, they're salacious.
We are definitely fucking Noah's Ark at this point. That was very.
So, how do you
Hold
guys...
on, I gotta zoom in on this.
You know what? You guys... takes you guys a little bit to get back to the boat. I'll say that some ingenuity is done, unless you're just gonna cast water walking on Sean and Bear. I'll say does the
He could probably be sweet.
nope, the bear just jumps in the water and starts paddling towards the ship.
Anthony's, why you cry? It's
I was
alright.
this close to smashing his fucking brains in, and now he's like,
He got a little pizza. He just going like this.
Today's episode is brought to you by Kleenex. Wipe away your tears in every session with Kleenex. Not sponsored.
I'd like to dedicate this episode to mental health awareness.
Isn't that this month? Isn't that this month coming up?
Today's the last day.
Oh, was it last year? Okay, I thought it was next month.
Carol said I gotta get out all my cries before the end of the month.
Right.
she saved them all for today.
Crying the entire month of May.
Is there a certain way you guys want to get Sean onto the ship?
There's a fucking polar bear.
Where's it going?
Captain,
I'm looking at the boat now.
bear.
This is fully Noah's fucking Ark.
Wait, can I try something while we're on the boat? I'm
How do
gonna
you want to
call
get Sean
Orion.
to the boat? Is the question.
Oh, that's right. We gotta get Chomp to the
The
boat.
polar bear is just going at it, just swimming, because he can swim. He's got a swim speed.
Can't we just like carry him?
Oh my gosh,
I
we
can
can
just
piggyback it.
piggyback him.
Very well. You can piggyback him.
Piggyback Chan?
Yep. Come.
He's a normal, medium-sized creature.
Oh, I thought Chan was the polar bear for a
No,
second.
the
Sorry.
polar bear is
Yes.
Orion.
Yes, I know. Yes, Orion. I'm confused. I remember now.
Oh my god, this ship is so full of
Fuck is going
things.
I can't
So,
wait till Brick
so
comes
Solaris
back.
has two animals, technically. Because you got BP, and you've got Levi. Soraya, for the time being, now has Orion.
And Benjamin.
And Benjamin. There's four. I forgot the fucking dung beetle's hiding on you somewhere. Because occasionally you
Live
just
in my
feel it
pocket.
crawl on you.
He just live in my pocket.
So the twins are animal hoarders.
Then there was Baranis that
some
had a fucking
reporters.
talking skull. And then you have
Oh,
Durham that has
Moose
an
too.
imp that just shows up every once in a while.
Moose.
Kira has nightmares that become night terrors.
I see
And
him.
Carl has memory issues. You are the Brady Bunch.
It's a condition. We're getting him a lotion.
Get him all over.
I will say, in the past, our party members had hogs tied to their backs. So,
Those hogs,
traveling with random animals.
one of those hogs still exists, by the way. He didn't die. Only one of the hogs died.
Don't forget, we turned the wyvern into a sheep not too long ago.
Pig. No, pig.
Oh,
Well,
that encounter went sideways.
You're welcome.
what? What way were you expecting
I
it
feel
to
like
go
it
when you
went
presented
exactly-
KZ with the
Yeah.
animal that you presented her with?
See, the
With
best,
a wound. Like,
the best part is I took another encounter I had planned and just combined it with the one I was given and was like, cool, this will be fun. And then
I feel
it,
like it went exactly as it could have gone.
I had no idea how that was gonna go. I mean, you guys could have just left and never found out about the bear being there, but you guys found out about the bear. So
That was amazing.
cool. I don't.
I think we broke Mander.
Yeah. Kind of broken right now. Didn't see that coming.
She's like, now we gotta stat block this thing out.
Oh no, there's a stat block for polar bears. Trust me, there's a stat block for them.
Can I turn into a polar bear?
What's the CR you can get up to?
I'm looking. I can only get up to 1. Hold on. I got it pulled up.
You can't get a polar
Oh
bear.
man, I'm one off fucking druids.
One off. Alright. We keep on going.
You rolled an
Nat
8.
20.
Good job.
It's the
No, she rolled an 8.
Oh.
party continues
Close
northward. North
Can
north.
I while we're boating,
Yes.
can I take inspiration from my brother
What?
and use my rope and some of like the dragon scales that I have left to make like a makeshift armor for Orion?
Helmet, perhaps.
How much dragon skill do you have?
Solaris, can you come help me, please?
Can you
I
help
want
me?
to make him a little thing. I have 4 scales left.
How big did I say the skills were? They're like that big.
Bro, as big as like my, because I'm wearing it too, so it has to be pretty fucking.
Oh, it's that kind of dragon. Okay. I thought they were like the wyvern dragon scales or some shit.
No, the white dragon scales.
Oh, they're Glazale's scales. Okay. Bet. All right.
Scales. I'm glad to say it.
How do you guys want to do this?
Can you help me?
So I have a. Let's see, what do I have?
I also have some gator hide.
Okay, so I have an iron rod that I'm going to take, that we can take and we can like hammer on the scale to make like a little hole to where we can take rope and we can put it through that way. And that way it will be like just like a little like
Yeah, like a little.
boom with like a like boom and then like little rope, like a little harness.
Yeah, put it
And then
over
maybe like
a
on the
sandwich
side,
board.
we could take like that gator hide and we could put it like on the side here and like attach it to like the rope. That way it's like a little like sweater
Yeah.
with like a hard like on the belly and then a hard on the back. Cause like,
that way you
airy and-
protect.
yeah,
As long
and
as
then,
you don't use
like
the same
some gator
material
skin.
twice.
Yeah. I have plenty of rope. I also have 7 feet of gator hide and 4 white dragon scales.
Won't he just eat the gator hide?
No, because it's tough. It's bad for his teeth.
So you're asking Solaris to do it, correct?
I'm helping.
And you're helping. Okay. Solaris, give me. Ooh, I'll do this. Give me sleight of hand.
Can I use a help action?
Yes. So you'll have advantage.
I'm also talking to Orion during all of this, so that he knows what we're doing, so he doesn't freak out.
That is going to be an 18.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. Actually, no. Give me a strength.
I also do have a pair of smith's tools as well, which can aid me in it.
Yep, add your proficiency bonus for those if you haven't already then. For
The
the sleight of
strength?
hand and the strength.
In that case, then it would be, for the sleight of hand, it would be, what did I get for sleight of hand?
Was it 18?
18?
18.
Thanks.
So for sleight of hand, it would be 22 then.
Okay.
And then you said strength?
Yep, strength check.
Thank you, Walter.
I'm wondering how BP feels about this new animal edition because I thought BP was Solaris or Saraya's.
He's
But
Solaris's.
Oh.
Solaris's homunculus servant.
No, he's my Steel contract.
Do they
Steel
get
defender,
jelly?
sorry.
I don't think they get
Bacon
jelly.
bits
They
was
get jelly?
the
I don't think they get jelly.
I don't think he's technically sentient.
That'd be 19.
19 for the strength. Okay.
Wait,
you don't know.
BP has no brain.
He only had a brain.
he
Him
hasn't-
very dumb.
He has an
Just like-
intelligence, but I believe it's a negative modifier.
It is -3, mama.
He's very dumb.
Smooth.
He's like the Tin Man.
Okay.
Fucking
those-
brave.
And those, both those rolls were with advantage, correct, Solaris?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure you don't miss out on that.
Thank you, Walter.
Okay.
You know, BP's charisma is -2, but like, he's Rizzy.
He really as fuck.
Rizzy is fucking his leader Holston.
He went a little torch.
Oh man.
He just
So-
light up a room when he walked in.
The bear is
This is
now
great.
wearing hide armor. Okay. This just got interesting. The bear is wearing hide armor.
Oh, is this bear just coming with us to fight this white
Yes.
death?
Yes.
And then he's gonna eat it, and that's like his payment, or what? What was
Your
that?
your dragon scale armor, Soraya, it gives you resistance, correct?
I believe so. Resistant to cold damage. Yeah.
That's actually going to be very helpful, I think.
So he will have. Ooh, his AC does not change, but he will gain resistance to cold damage.
Which makes fucking sense. The motherfucking polar bear.
With the armor.
I like it.
Okay, cool. I'll note that on Orion's character sheet. We will give him a little icon.
Little alma bear.
We'll give him a little, like, buff, because he's got a nice little buff now. Alright, party. Anything else you'd like to do? I will say it will take the remainder of the day to construct Orion's armor for the twins. So if there's anything else Carl or Hermaeus would like to do.
I'm okay.
You're done talking with Tron at this point, right?
Yes. All I'll do is I'll tell John, I was like, go up with Captain and tell him where to go.
So the captain now has to deal with Sean. As the crew at large kind of like gives Orion a wide berth with a polar bear. I'll say that your group can tell that this isn't the first polar bear they've met. This is the first polar bear that's been alive on the ship, though.
Something new every day.
Carl, anything you'd like to do?
No. I was thinking, but no.
Sure.
I just realized something. I totally could have like offered to walk up and do like cure wounds, but just to walk up with my hammer.
Oh, Carl.
Carl. How much rope did I use, Mander, so I can just note it?
15 feet.
Okay.
He's a
Thank you.
very big bear. So you're gonna
Big
like tie all of it
bear.
together, then tie it to him. Say 15 feet. It doesn't give him a plus to his AC, but it does give him a plus in the sense of the resistance now that he has. It doesn't cover enough to actually do like armor, but I'll say that you guys know what Soraya's armor does. So kind of like haphazard, they'll like put together, but it'll do decent. Having to put it on a bear. Alright, so the party continues traveling northward as the night gets colder. Mm, mm. No, I won't say that. At
Yes.
one point, Levi crawls up into your cold weather clothes there, Solaris, as he does not have his own.
Oh.
As he goes, it's fucking cold as shit out there. He's now like residing inside like kind of like a pocket inside of like your chest area. As the party awakens the next day. Soraya, you were the last one to get to roll on the lovely table of encounters on the sea here. Roll away.
What am I rolling?
This will be a d6.
Wait, real quick. Was that a long rest?
Yes. You guys would have gotten long
Okay.
rest.
Long rest. Sure. And then a d6. I roll for you.
Yeah.
It's a 4. Smooth jazz.
You got that d6?
Yeah, I said a 4.
Oh, I didn't hear you. My bad. Okay. As the party is traveling through the ice and that here, the captain kind of takes you guys a little bit closer to the coast side now at this point, as you're continuing northward, with a little bit of directing from Chon as you guys continue going. What's everyone's passive perception?
15?
15.
15, 15.
17.
Jesus.
Eyeballs.
You're
They're
also zero,
huge.
so you're wisdom-based, so that's
I have the biggest eyeballs in the whole world.
Mine is 11, but baked potatoes is 18.
He got the biggest eyeballs. He see everything.
baked potato is an 18.
BP.
That's passive
only
perception.
eyeballs.
18 is wild, but
You're a
like,
fucking
go off, BP.
He's
construct. That's
got Riz. He Rizzy. He see all.
So as the day wanes on, this very
Wanes.
cold day, as you're kind of like staying by the coastline as much as you can, just try to avoid some of the bigger icebergs that have been going by. That the captain is forewarned that if the ship crashes into one of those, it's time to take a dip. The smaller ones it's able to take on quite easily, but the bigger ones it needs to avoid. As they're constantly churning, crashing into each other throughout the night. As occasionally the party can hear it going on outside, like a battle of ice and snow. As this new day, at one point, Solaris, you'll actually, Hermaeus, you said Solaris has got that. Soraya, you would notice that BP, is kind of like standing up and like looking out one of the portholes there that is open, to kind of like be used as like a garbage chute of sorts, But as you can kind of like see out to the coast from there, you would notice that BP's just kind of staring off in that direction.
What you looking at, BP? What do you use your eyeballs for?
As Sarai, you make your way over to check out what he's looking at. You would see, similar to the folks, similar in Garb Chon, you would see a band of these travelers off in the distance there that are kind of like walking down the coastline there.
What are they wearing?
Roll me perception for this one.
Jake from State Farm.
All of us, or just
Just Soraya. She's the only one that's noticed it.
Perception.
Besides BP, but...
Eat. 25.
25. As you're kind of like, you blink a little bit, your eyes adjusting to the little bit of difference between like the dim interior and the blinding light of this icy tundra that you can see off in the distance. As you're blinking a couple times, they take a little bit more of a shape. Instead of it being like humanoids, as you're looking off in the distance there, like straight up humans, they're the fur that the kind of like the kind of like cold weather-esque clothes that they're wearing don't look like clothes per se, but part of them, as you can kind of like see bits that kind of like whisk off of them in the wind, and that as you can also see like spikes that come out of them and skulls on these spikes.
Gosh, is Icewind haunted?
As you would see a pack of gnolls off in the distance.
Critical knolls, critical knolls.
Which, if you're not too sure what a gnoll is, I'll say for Soraya, as you're looking off in the distance, they look like about 4 to 5 feet tall hyenas standing on their hind legs.
We've seen knolls before.
Just want to make sure, just in case. You never
Yeah.
know.
We've fought knolls already.
You have. It's been a minute though, so.
It's been a while.
It's been a long while.
Look at those biscuits being made behind Nomad, though.
It's a
Very
business.
important
Business.
order has been put in. Needs to be done immediately.
right stat now.
Business. Oh. Oh. It's the one pop for me. Anyway. Who's near me?
Party at large is around the ship.
Hey guys, there's like gnolls over there, and they looking cold. And if I'm honest, I don't like them. They're
Fucking
looking kind of
hate gnolls.
spooky, but also like, what are they wearing, Mander? I know you said like they're technically not wearing anything, but like, do they have anything on them that like looks like any colors that I would recognize from any organization, or maybe perhaps like a shield with some kind of insignia upon? I should remind you, I'm also proficient in perception.
Well, I'm gonna keep in mind your current one that you just rolled.
I know, just reminding you that I have big eyeballs. I can't unsee juice right now.
Sorry.
No! We want to see the biscuits! Salem comes out. Also starts making biscuits. Oh,
I'll say that with that roll, you can see kind of like on the like a little bit of cloth that's kind of like tied to their shoulders, or kind of like a little bit of metal armor that's over part of them even. You can see a red skull on the side of them.
do I recognize the skull?
You do not.
They from a spicy group I don't know. Anyway, so what? Do we just keep going? Do we want to just ignore them? I mean, they're a bit of a ways. They might freeze to death, you know, like... No skin off my neck. Or...
Carl hates gnolls, and he says, I would like to hurt them.
I mean...
How far away are they?
About 80 feet.
Captain... 80 feet?
Yeah.
Where's the captain? Is he nearby?
He's up on the deck.
Do we want to go ask the captain if it's feasible?
You see what the gnolls typically like, who they're if they're associated with anybody.
Well, they got some, like, red skull thing on it.
History with history.
Can I ask John?
So you go up there to John there, asking him about the gnolls off in the distance. Now that you've kind of brought more of the attention, the crew kind of noticing now as well as with the captain.
Oh. No, never mind. 7, Chris.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very well.
It's plus 2.
As Chong goes, don't know. Gnolls. Nasty creatures. No luck.
Well, maybe we let them just go on their business, you know? I don't see any, like, dragon cult things on them, so...
Yeah. I guess, maybe.
We got bigger fish.
And we don't want to run out of supplies. We're out in the middle of this frozen tundra.
I mean, I'm never afraid of a fight, but if you guys, you know, not to say that you guys, I'm not saying that you guys are. Just yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Carl,
Right.
are you on the deck?
Yeah.
Cool. So as this discussion is happening, there's like on the wind that's carried out towards the ship, there's a yipping that the majority of the party would recognize as the kind of like talkings of gnolls, loud like chirping yippings that are happening off in the distance. As looking back over in that direction, you would see them all kind of like looking at the direction of the ship.
Yipping. Mm-hmm.
Listen, as long as they don't start hurling spears at us, I think we should just keep going.
We'll just keep an eye on them.
Yeah. Because if they do, Carl, I'm right behind.
Continuing on that.
Do I have any like dirty feelings that are coming up? Like, do I get any vibes right now? It's a general vibe.
Roll me history.
Again.
Again.
Okay. Oh fuck. Missed the fuck. That's a fucking 10 plus 2. Disadvantage. Yeah, 5.
No feeling.
Okay.
Other than your overall disdain for gnolls as a whole species.
Yeah.
The only good gnoll is a dead gnoll, right, Carl?
Yeah. They're not pleasant.
The captain turns back to your party and goes, "If there be no reason to take them on, I can steer us away from the coast a bit."
What do you guys think?
Did they have any loot? Are you guys sure about this?
I don't think. I don't think I've ever seen gnolls before in my travels.
They're a pretty common enemy. I would say the party at large would have experienced like a gnoll or two once in a while. Maybe not a bunch of them together, but small bands. They're
How many are there? Can we see how many there are?
There are 8 of them.
That's a good amount. But we have a lot of animal friends.
And we've got a lot of AoEs, and I got a lot of AoE spells ready to.
I mean, guys, we're at the end of the day, we're still trying to find Marcath, and I know that we're being taken by our friend here, Sean, and maybe we'll get some answers there, but I don't know. I almost want to stop and ask everyone, but I don't know if that's the wise thing to do. What do you guys think?
Let's see, because Orion shouldn't be super hungry because he ate all that stuff.
Do we think that the gnolls would provide us with anything that would be worth
Taking it off.
stopping for a moment and postponing? Because if it's just going to be like a fight to fight, then I think we should just keep on going so we can get to Casimir. Share
Yeah,
share the great, you know.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, yeah.
But if we think that they'll like give us something like worth it, then like I just don't know.
What is this? Like, are we fighting them or not? Is that what that is?
Basically.
I say no.
yeah, I don't want to fight him.
No.
Okay.
I feel like we're gonna get beat up as it is where we're going.
The captain starts to steer the ship away from the shoreline with a little bit of directing with Chon. As like the captain goes to turn one way and Chon goes like taps him on the shoulder and points another direction as they begin to navigate through the icebergs here in the Sea of Moving Ice. I believe that is all of the party that has now gotten a chance to roll. My turn.
Oh no.
Oh, John, he's steaming. Ah, what do you know?
Why did you use a smirk? You thought you he literally looked at his screen and smirked and then immediately
Sack of
wiped
shit.
it from his face.
Like we wouldn't even notice, but all of our passive perceptions were very high.
Nat 20, baby.
I got an 18 passive perception. IRL.
What the fuck was that?
Is high up in the air.
Mander?
Are you fucking serious?
I'm
Mander, you
serious.
fucking... Fuck, we
What
should
is
have went with the Knolls. We should have went with the Knolls.
Should we go?
We're currently, Carl, we're at,
Mander, did
high
we
up
make
in
you
the air.
mad?
No.
We're
I just
in the
rolled
air?
on the chart.
No,
That's
no,
what
no.
came up.
He says, you guys are sailing along when high up in the air.
Oh, okay.
That's
And then
where we're at.
he rolled his soundboard to make dragon sound.
Fuck.
It's a seagull.
So the party
It's a
looks up,
seal.
and about 200
Siren.
feet up in the air is a white dragon soaring high up. As Chon looks up and just starts rattling off in this other language, just and just dives underneath the main deck there as fast as he can. The crew itself, a little bit of dragon fear, panic kind of comes over them. looking up above as the captain is yelling out, trying to gain control of the ship as much as possible there.
And does the dragon see us? Like, is it like looking down at us at all? Or
Give me perception.
Can I roll 2?
Yes.
I'd like to go with my passive. Is that okay?
What is your passive?
15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
And then Soraya was rolling as well.
Wait, what are we doing? I'm sorry, I got sidetracked.
We're rolling to see if I can notice to see if the dragon like notices us. 'Cause it's like 200 feet up in the air. So.
24.
As,
It's screaming at us.
It's calling out. Whether it's looking at you is the question. As
Okay.
Soraya and Hermaeus both look up, kind of like squinting in this bright light of day here, as you've traveled a decent amount from the coast there. Hermaeus, it's hard to tell as you're looking up, as like the sun's kind of catching your eyes and that. It's a little difficult. It doesn't look like it is. It looks like it's just kind of more flying. But as Soraya, as you're looking up, and you're like kind of like shade your eyes just right there as you're looking up there, you can see a pair of gold eyes that kind of like look down for a moment, and then it kind of like turns its head back up and continues flying.
Oh, it sees us.
Can I understand its cries and shrieks since I speak Draconic?
I'll say
If I
this.
speak animal. If I speak twig.
Speak twig.
Do dragons speak twiggy?
I will say that with those of the party that know Draconic, it's not speaking Draconic.
So if I cast speak with animals.
Do you want to cast
And it's
speak?
not Elvish, Infernal, or Orc.
What about primordial?
It's definitely a Draconic cry
Fair.
of an animal.
Okay.
I'll say that
It's just like-
passively, KZ, you can tell that it's just kind of like a caw, like kind of like ravens, crows, other like flying creatures and other animals of such, when they just kind of like caw out. I'll say that
He's not
passive.
talking. It just do sound.
Perhaps
It just do grr.
Is it alarming? What is to lie ahead?
Does it feel like an alarming sound?
Roll me
As
nature.
a druid?
I mean,
If I'm
alarms-
proficient.
Alarms don't typically go, alarm, someone's here. It goes,
Oh, that's not great, Mander. That's not very
you know.
good.
For your
I might
nature?
have to guidance myself. Yes, it was
Go for
not a good roll. It was very bad. That's not better. It's 14 altogether.
14. As you're kind of like listening to it occasionally call out, and it's kind of like keeps flying. I'll say that the party kind of notices it's kind of like hovering a little bit more. It's not flapping as much. You don't hear like the leathering flaps you've heard a decent amount of your travels when the dragons have shown up. As it kind of like hovers there and caws out once more to the area around it. It's not more of an alarm, I would say. Kind of like a show of dominance.
I was just trying to do big PP energy. Like big dingy.
Does
But
anybody know any dragon like cult like hand gestures or anything that we could
Right.
like show that we're like friends with it or something like that? Or we
Why don't we ask fucking Sean?
Right?
I have. Wait. Pause. So we're trying to make it seem like we're aligned with the cult, right?
I would think that would probably be the best
Okay.
course of action.
So I am going to take out of my inventory the Cult of the Dragon flag. And so I have this that I got from God knows what fucking time we fucking found some people in the ground. But it's been chilling there. Just waiting to be used. So I guess
I guess we'll
just-
unfurl it and
yeah, and like
like flat ways so it can see looking down.
yeah, and like so where you can see the flag.
Okay.
I'll tell the captain to like, or like kind of like shout out to like everybody essentially, just calm down. We got it. We're working on something. Just don't make any sudden movements or ready attack formations or whatever. Just stay where you are right now until we say otherwise.
That's really big, Mander. Is it that big or is it just flying?
It's that big.
Mander, that's really big.
That's how big it is.
Oh my fuck.
Mander,
Sideways.
we're very small.
It's very big.
And we are very small.
He big. He
What if we try talking to it?
He a very big boy.
Does anybody
How
speak?
close are we to land?
You've gone away from the land.
But is there like ice?
Yeah, there's giant icebergs all around you guys. Occasionally they're crashing into each other and splintering off into smaller chunks and such.
Can I cast Speak with Animals on myself?
Yeah, while they're doing their unfurling the flag. Solaris, it was your plan. Roll me 2d20.
Oh God. I did not do very well on the last one, man. Hear me out, Mander, okay? Listen, I just don't think that our whole entire fate should just be on just 2d20 roll. I think
Bumper, you need new dice.
crazy. I was a 10 and a 2.
Okay. It's, the dragon
Wait,
kind
that's
of...
where you're supposed to grab the steering wheel, 10 and 2. So I think together that should be perfect. Yeah.
See the dragon kind of slowly tilt as it comes soaring down in front of the ship there and starts to make its way towards the ship as the crowd's like, the whole crew's like, you said not to worry. You said not to worry.
Oh yeah. Well.
Can I telepathically speak to Orion during this in Bear?
You cast Speak with Animals, so you can just talk with them.
Okay. I'm gonna say, hold your ground until I give you the signal.
As Ryan gives out a nice little bear, I guess, a big hearty bear roll.
He's a bear.
He's a bear. As this white dragon here goes right past the ship there, spraying water up in that as it kind of like it's dragging its claws through the water. I need everyone to give me a dexterity saving throw. I won't count
Okay.
them,
18.
and I won't count that because they're not there. Levi, I will say, is under the deck because he doesn't like it cold here. I will say BP is under the deck because he was looking through the porthole earlier. So they will be safe. Okay.
Mine is +3, so 13.
All right. What did you guys get?
13.
13?
18.
18?
17.
This is Mander.
17?
Please,
What?
please,
You
Mander.
still have Flash of Genius.
Please.
Don't forget to use that.
It is not gonna do shit.
Oh,
It isn't gonna do shit.
Help action?
I already have disadvantage on stealth. Not stealth,
Dex.
whatchamacallit.
Disadvantage on Dex saving throws?
Yeah, because
I don't know you had disadvantage on
He clumsy.
Guys, do we have anything that's like?
It was a 3.
It was a 3.
Yeah. I only get a +1, you guys.
What'd you say, Hermie?
Do we have any like gems or shiny things that we could possibly part with? I mean, remember it's a dragon, right? So they like shiny.
As Solaris and one of the crew members are thrown off the ship and into the water.
Oh.
Oh no! 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 Oh no!
Wow.
Solaris, you are able to do something if you'd like to, as you hit the icy cold water as it kind of comes over your body.
I would like
Does Solaris still have water walk?
No, because we long rested.
Oh,
But I would like to go ahead and... I mean, I might as well cast that now. I'm going to cast Water Walk on myself and the other person that fell into the water as well. Because it was me and one other person, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the distance on Water Walk? He's only 40 feet from you. I believe he's close enough.
30 feet.
He's not close enough. So. But you are able to cast it on yourself as you fall into the water there and you kind of like shoot back up. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
That's an 18.
You stave off any effects of cold weather. Especially since you got drenched. But as you shoot up, as the party sees Solaris shoot back up out of the water and is standing on it as he has cast Water Walk. As the other crew member falls into the water and goes under for a couple seconds there and comes back up, kind of like kicking in and screaming for help. He says, "Help me! Help!" As the dragon kind of like keeps going and shoots its way back up.
Can I throw rope for Solaris to grab onto?
Yeah, if you want. He's not too far from the edge of the ship, so
Yeah.
you'd only need
Can you...
30 feet.
I would... If we can get the other guy to grab onto something. Because I'm already on the water. I'm just like...
Someone throw him some rope!
I don't have any.
I have some!
I have some, I think.
Throw him
Carl.
some rope!
You're stronger than me, Carl.
Yeah, you are stronger than probably all of us.
20 feet would get you right there.
Yeah.
You need 35 feet of rope.
I have 50, so that's
Right.
good.
So you throw it out to him.
Am I able to do an action?
Yeah.
Okay, work.
It's kind of like
Um,
stuff's just happening.
right. So I'm gonna say, hold on to the rope.
You got an nat 20 as he
I-
snags it out of the air as well, by the way.
I'm going to cast.
What'd you say, Chris?
I'm gonna cast levitate on the person in the water to levitate them out of the water to where at least they're not drenched. And then I'm gonna say, pull them in, because with levitate, as long as they're grabbing onto something, their movement can be controlled.
Yep.
And then I am going to. Can I hop back on the boat?
Oh, easily.
Right.
You have enough movement to get back on the ship.
Bet. So I'm gonna hop back on the boat.
And then Carl, as you threw the rope, as he starts to kind of like hover up into the air as he's calling out for help, it like how you throw it and how it just it goes right into his hand as you can feel it go taut immediately as you threw it, as he's holding on to it.
Yeah, I'll pull him in. Reel him in.
He's start to reel them in and get them back on the ship. So
I'll break my concentration on levitate.
Right. So the dragon has continued to go up and back up to its 200 feet of movement. Say at this point it's kind of like circling, but like not above you guys more, as it's kind of like gone up and is like going like that way.
Let's just keep going. Stay the course.
And it's 200 feet up in the air.
Yeah, I think it was just like a testing to see if we would attack it or something like that. I think we should still refrain from engaging.
Just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
That's what I think.
Assuming.
I'll say the flag is still in Hermaeus's hands at this moment. As both of you were holding it, so
Mm-hmm.
it didn't fall off the ship. Crew is withholding actions from the dragon. Right?
Yeah, I am. Carl wants to be not in a ship. He's not as aggressive on a ship.
Dragons like shiny things, right?
That's what I was. Yeah.
Anything shiny?
I mean, I have the thing that I gotta keep that though. I can't give him that.
What is okay? Hold on.
Guys, I'll be right back.
You looking up the cost of something?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold. I'll hold my action.
Okay. Anything particular you're holding for, or just not doing anything at the moment?
Not doing it.
Okay, just want to make sure. The dragon there continues to fly as it gives out another call that echoes off into the day as it continues flying and out of sight.
Dolores, are you okay?
Oh boy.
I'm wet.
Oh, okay, let me help you. Can I do shape water and take the water off of him?
Shake the
Oh,
water
that's so
off.
much better.
Don't want you
So-
to get sick.
Some of the crew come and put big woolly blankets on both of Solaris and the crew member that fall off the ship there. The captain coming over and going, "Yeah, you might want to take a load off down below, lad. Warm up by the fire. Cold weather doesn't do too good. The other one, unfortunately, you look like you're doing a bit better than he is. He's gonna need to take a bit of time off from working on the ship here."
I'm gonna
Is he
put the
wet?
flag away.
It's more of the what happens in the cold if you're not ready for it. The clothes we're all wearing help, but water, it goes right through them. Your friend here is lucky that he wasn't also hit with a kind of exposure. But we want to take necessary precautions here. So if you don't mind, you can go down below and rest up, lad.
Okay.
Can I go up to the other crew member and blow dry?
So you shape
Get
water
juice.
on
Get juice.
him. I'll say,
Juice.
Soraya, with your passive perception being so fucking high, I'll say that you notice that a good chunk of his hands and fingers have turned blue, and like the bits of his ear are blue as well.
Oh no.
Been bitten by the frost.
Jack Frost, nip and
Being blue is not so.
He has taken 1 point of exhaustion from cold weather.
Go downstairs, listen to the captain is bad. Go do.
As he will make his way down below. Solaris, you as well?
Yeah.
So
Hey,
Solaris
Orion,
is-
how do you feel about cuddles?
I'm gonna stay on deck.
I'm gonna stay topside as well.
Orion, do
staying?
you like cuddles? Does he like cuddles? This is important.
Who?
Orion!
He is too big to go below. He cannot fit below. He has to stay up top. He's too big. Him and Big Boy. This ship is not built for him, unfortunately.
It's okay.
So as Solaris, as you do make your way down, you do see Chon kind of like looking up with like this petrified look on his face, as he's kind of like his like eyes are darting around and his and the eyes sockets there. So he's like, you can see him just kind of like scanning.
I'm gonna say
the
it's
hole.
okay, Dragon God.
As he says back to you one word over and over and over again. Oviaganta. Oviaganta.
Yes.
Oviaganta.
It's gone. It's okay. Is that... He just kept going. If you, I would say, if anything, go to Hermie and write it down.
So, kind of nods a little bit, makes his way back up top. Solaris, you're led by the crew members there as they've kind of stoked a nice hearty fire there, as Durham and Kira are sitting there as they all stand up to take care of you as well, giving you some of the blankets from Kira's blanket fort that she has assembled over the bit of time here on the frost skimmer. So you start to warm up a little bit there. As Chon makes his way to the top of the ship there onto the deck and comes up to you, Hermaeus, and goes, Oiva Gaddan.
I'm gonna put my hand up, grab my paper and pen to be like, write that, Oviaganta, on here.
He's where he's going.
Oh, it's a place. Is that the iceberg place?
My home.
Your home?
That is Arun Thator, White Death.
Oh,
He is going back to village.
Your village?
Yes, we live with Dragon, with Orianthor, White Death. He
your friend?
no.
No. So I was kind of wondering there for a minute.
Protector, but not protector.
Protector of what? Of what?
Village.
It just protect your village?
Protect
What?
tribe.
What sacrifice to White Death?
We serve dragon. Feed it. Protect cave in Oviganta.
What in cave?
Dragon. Dragon treasure.
I'm gonna pull up Hermaeus and be like, is he gonna fucking feed us to the fucking dragon? Is he gonna
Are-
feed us to the dragon?
Are you going to sacrifice us to Oviaganta?
No. Oruntantor. Eat all of us.
Who's that? Or the
White Death.
eat?
As
He said he feeds it. He said he
Oriantar
feeds it.
is the White Death, the dragon. Oviagantan is the name of the village.
Oh, okay.
But he said he feeds it. He feeds it. What does
It's
he
going.
food
It's going to. It's going to eat the village now.
No. Go
No, it protects the village.
back to village. Rest. Full belly. Need sleep. Might have
Wait.
seen mate. She's scary. She eats anyone. From Ovegantan, Sea, Icewind Dale. All she eat.
Hermie, hey.
What?
Ask him if he can speak to the dragon.
Can you speak to the White Death?
No. No one speak to White Death.
Yeah. So, Hermes. So this dragon protects the village. They feed the dragon. He didn't say what they feed the dragon, but then he said he eats all of us. He eats all of us.
So you sacrifice people in your village to White Death.
No.
Then who do you feed? What do you? How do you?
Points over to the polar bear.
I'm gonna step in front of the polar bear.
Okay, so we're obviously
feed
not.
Animal. Bear. Seal. Whale. Fish.
Okay,
Not
so
feed
we're not
tribe.
gonna feed the bear. Okay, good. But you said that there's another dragon.
Mate. She have rider.
Fuck.
And where does that dragon come from?
He points back in the direction of the coastline.
Well,
Do you guys remember somebody talking about riding a dragon? This is over the table. Do you guys remember that when we were at the wizard place where the wizards, the over wizards?
Host tower.
Yeah,
Arcane
that
Brotherhood.
place.
Yeah.
Arcane Brotherhood. Do you guys remember something like that, or am I imagining this?
I mean, if someone could tame a dragon, I don't remember.
When we were talking to them about Marcath, did they say something about this? Because the Drakehorn. What does the Drakehorn do again? It calls dragons, is it not?
History check?
Go for it.
Don't ask me to do that shit. I've failed 2 of them already today. I'll do it.
Thank God. This is just a raw roll because I have a +0 to history.
Oh.
That's a 17.
17, huh?
I rolled a fucking 14 and a fucking nat 20, but I have to take the fucking 14 plus 2, so 16. First decent history check.
So I'll say with both those rolls, you would be able to recall during the meeting with the Council of Waterdeep, you were told that the Drakehorn gave off this feeling, this overwhelming feeling of dread that just came over the land. It does some way of alerting dragons of sorts. Why it does that and what the purpose of it calling to dragons is unknown. And that is why the council asked the Capy Crew to find Marcath the Crimson, as she was studying about the Drakecorn and how it works. But it being an ancient thing, the Arcane Brotherhood allowed her.
Well, I'm gonna say, Carl's gonna say to Hermaeus, like, do we think that Dragon Rider could be Marcath?
Either that or it could be someone close. I don't imagine that people just typically take up dragon taming for sport.
I feel closer to the Drakecorn than before. I think we're getting close, guys. I think
that's who we have to go after.
Anything else from the party?
I'm below deck.
You are warming up, my man. Any other questions you have for Chon or anything else you would like to do? Say you still have a decent amount of the afternoon if there's anything you guys would like to do.
Can I read my book?
Yeah.
Can I? I want to read it with Solaris. While he warm up.
The Book of Aquan?
Yeah. Ryan, just hang tight.
You know, I kind of want to know if John and the people of the village regard the dragon as like a sacred thing and would protect it even though they're afraid of it. Kind of like the whole fear of God thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, are we gonna be in shit with a whole village of warriors because we're fucking potentially going after this dragon, or are they gonna thank us because they're in fear of it? Because the way he made it seem was that they like, it protects the village, right? So I wonder how that's gonna go. Like, I want to ask him, or ask Hermaeus to ask him how that would go over.
Can you repeat that one more time? My brain isn't braining.
I know. I said a lot of things. So he said that the dragon protects the village, right?
Mm.
But he also said that they're afraid of it. So if we go and we fuck up this dragon, is the village gonna be, the village of warriors gonna be fucking pissed off at us that we're going at the dragon, or are they gonna thank us? Do you know what I mean? Like,
Well, I
I'm
feel like
not clear on where the dragon falls in their importance. You know what
I think crazy idea. I think we should head towards his village. I think we should bring him back to his village.
Yeah.
And I think we can get a better idea. Perhaps like the village might have like an elder there that knows a little bit more. Someone that's like steers in the in a better direction.
Okay.
Because I think if we attack the dragon outright, the dragon's just going to come back and destroy the whole village because apparently they have some uneasy truths with it.
I'm not there.
Yeah, I agree with that. I got you.
So that's what I think would be our best course of action.
That.
And I'm gonna go down below deck to explain to Solaris and Soraya as well.
Yeah, but are you gonna keep them from killing Orion?
They're
Yeah,
not.
Are we gonna feed?
So-
No,
we said
shush your mouth.
John
we
already
said-
said that the dragon has a full belly and it's going back to rest.
Okay, but are you gonna help me?
Of course, I got your back. I don't want you to cry again.
Soraya,
I've seen some stuff, but that was heartbreaking.
because Soraya said that she's trying to. The agreement was she's gonna feed this thing the dragon.
No. Oh yes.
No, not the
Yeah,
not
other way,
the
other
yeah.
way. Yeah. Sorry, English is
So-
starting off.
So Orion thinks that he's about to eat dragon. Oh, this is gonna be fucking good. This is gonna be fucking good. All right, let's just go, guys.
So, party continues. Once more, I will.
Vander, that doesn't seem fair that you've rolled twice now. When you've been letting everybody else roll.
Not you telling the DM what's fair.
I'm just
I'll
saying.
decide.
You sure
I
you
am
want-
life. in this
You want to roll?
No, Mander, I just have to go. I have to go potty, and I'm just being a little angry because I don't know how much longer we're gonna keep going. And I don't want them to kill my bear.
I think you want my roll. I'll say that. As
Okay, I'll
the
trust
next
you.
day,
Mander.
so the party continues traveling through the icebergs and that of this lovely sea that we have found ourselves in. Solaris, you are no longer needing to warm up as the effects of dumping in the sea of moving ice have worn off from you. Having
Yay,
taken
I'm
a-
toasty.
Having taken a
Toasty
long
warm.
rest for anyone that needs to re-up their stuff.
Oh my gosh.
As the party finds themselves awoken the next day to a whistle from high up in the crow's nest as Chon comes running down and goes, we hear friends, we see my village, my people, we see and go to Oveganta.
Okay.
He leads the party up to the deck once more, and before you is a massive, easily able to fit a whole city, one of the large cities like Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter, or even even something as small as Greenus on it, with more than enough room before you as it peeks up out of the water there, not too far away. I'd say about like 100 feet or so, where the ship has stopped at this moment. The sails pulled in, and anchor dropped. That you can see near the edge a variety of canoes and kayaks before a makeshift dock of sorts made of ice and snow and animal pelts and bones. You can see a small ladder that makes its way to the top, and off in the distance a single plume of smoke. As we'll call it there for the session. You've made it to
Stressful.
Olivia Gantan.
And we gotta level up.
Level up. Level up, level up, level
Damn
up.
it.
Can
Did we?
Not yet.
No.
Oh,
Soon though.
maybe.
Soon.
I'm gonna start counting how many sessions in between level ups.
I mean, we haven't had like a really big battle where we've actually.
I know,
like-
I'm just being bitter. 'Cause I have to go potty.
You have maybe now have to think about dung beetles, merfolk Murrow, a godforsaken bear.
We skipped over the knolls.
How dare you speak of our beautiful bear that way?
Yomla.
How dare?
You have done a lot of weird, crazy shit in the time span
think-
that you guys
I
have
think-
traveled north.
I think Chris is only gonna allow us to be peaceful for so long, guys.
I'm not being peaceful, I'm being strategic. There's a difference.
She did play into her druid nature though, saving an animal.
Yeah, it's good.
So
The Emerald Enclave will be
was that
bad.
her druid nature?
I feel
How-
that's part of why she plays a druid.
How much of that was druid?
I feel like part of it
And
was
how much of
druid
that
and
was
part
just-
of it was KZ coming out. But I feel like that's also why she plays a druid, because she wants all the animals to be her friends. Am I right? Did I hit it on the head there?
A la Noah's Ark. Fucking
Legitimately.
up in this shit.
I just want to say them animals, okay?
That's why she plays
They
druid.
need help, and people keep killing them.
Oh, don't get her crying again, please.
So, we'll move on. You guys have done a
Remember
lot.
that eHarmony girl with the cats?
I will say, in regards to a level up, You will be getting one very, very, very soon.
Next session, calling it.
No, Gandalf is
I
only a
will
fifth
be very
level
surprised
wizard.
if you don't get one soon. But granted, it comes down to what you guys do.
I don't
Speaking
trust
of
your
getting
timing.
things,
Oh,
I mean,
I don't know what soon is in Mander time. Soon could
Yeah.
be next
Hawaii time.
session,
We get there when we
or
get
it
there.
could
Sounds
be
very
12
subjective.
sessions from now. Because I remember when how Mander goes, oh, you can change classes pretty easily.
Mhm.
It's better than other times where it's nope, just deal with it. So at least I give a
Fairness.
way out. I mean, you are changing classes, so you have to unlearn and relearn something. It shouldn't be easy.
I worry what you consider soon.
I guess you'll have to find out.
so anyway, about getting things.
About getting things, in other news though, that +1 boon. There's a lot of different voting that can happen. I believe only two.
who's eligible?
I think only two
Yeah.
of you are eligible at the moment.
I am eligible.
You're eligible.
I
Solar
used
still
mine
has
last
his,
session.
correct?
I think I'm eligible.
Yes, I am a boon hoarder, so I have not used my boon.
How many sessions have you had that for?
Like
Three,
4
right?
at least.
3?
3, 4.
I have no
That's
idea.
You
Yeah.
used one at one
Inspiration
point, and now you're
D&D.
just sitting on this one.
Andy's like, use your boom already.
Sandy, don't
Dang.
know what to do.
Oh,
Make your own character.
Make your own character. She's like, I
Well,
can't.
it's not my fault you don't know math.
I don't know
Yeah.
math.
She's like, you
She
could have
gets
teach
to
me,
play.
Dad. Could have teach me. Could have
Yeah, I
She
got
wants
homeschooled
me to
me.
do it for her.
I got 4 trophies.
It's because you got thumbs and she don't.
I can only count up to 4.
She's speaking.
And she's going off on you.
She had things to say.
Damn. Did you
Grievances to file.
That last one, oh,
Damn.
oh. Even the pawing now.
You're gonna let her talk to you like that? In this economy? She
What?
said, but father, what have you done for me lately?
So in regards to getting things, +1 boons. Solaris is out. Hermaeus, you're still good to get one?
Yeah.
Carl, you...
I used mine last session, so I think that means I don't have one.
You are good to get one. And then Soraya, you do not have one, correct? Or did you get one?
No, I don't think I have one because I would have had it listed.
Okay.
I don't.
So, votes are available. Solaris is the only one that is not available because he's holding it on for a big fight, I'm assuming, or some ungodly, crazy...
I just want it to be
Thing.
worth it.
Understandable. It is
I'm
understandable.
gonna I'm gonna give it to Carl for playing into his character and his his entire mindset of just immediately going in and just being like, no, this is a creature in pain and I need to free it.
So, one vote for Carl.
I'm gonna go for KZ for the fucking 22 that she rolled and blocked me as I tried to do that and knocked me on my ass.
Can we talk about that? Like, the strength-based
That was so
character
much
got
fun.
I
told to
took
get
a picture
fucked
of
off.
it too because I was like, there's no way I just rolled that shit.
The strength-based
I believe
character
it.
was told to fuck off. That's great. That doesn't happen often.
That was fun.
So one for Carl, one for Soraya.
I'm conflicted. I'm still thinking.
Solaris, who you voting for?
It's a tough one.
It's a toughie.
It's a tough one this week.
It was a really fun session.
So we
really
have
fun
one
Oh,
for
it
Carl,
was-
one for Soraya, right?
Correct.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my vote towards Hermie for coming through with the translation,
The room keeper.
and also so KZ gets to make the final decision.
I love it.
That happens when you wait.
It's okay.
Soraya.
No. So high key. Here's my dilemma, okay? Because I really like the interaction with Carl. But realistically, none of it would have happened if Hermie hadn't, like, been a diplomat and done what he needed to do and been a translator and shit. So I'm gonna vote for Hermie.
You got home field advantage. I get it. It's okay.
I knew you were gonna say that. God damn it!
Hermaeus.
It's a rigged trial. It's a rigged trial.
And he said it was rigged.
Hermaeus, you are the victor of today's +1 boon. You can use it
I
for
got
any
my
die
boon's
roll,
corrupt.
attack, saving throw, ability check, whatever you want to use it for. Just make sure you say you want to use it before whatever wonderful words or horrible fate that befalls you comes out of my mouth.
Okay.
I voted for you. Just kidding, Casey.
But other than that, appreciate you guys playing tonight. Appreciate everyone that came and watched. G, thanks for the raid. Appreciate you, homie.
That was a fun session.
It was fun. Got to have a dragon again. It's been a hot minute since we've had a dragon.
I don't like how big they are. I think you should make them smaller. I'm just saying.
Oh, wait. Just wait.
Why do I have a feeling that was the small one?
That was the small one.
No, I think the
we're gonna
other
need
white
a
one was
bigger bow.
smaller.
Glazale was smaller. A lot
Yeah, I was like, the other
smaller.
one was smaller.
So, there is a size difference between some of them. But other than that, appreciate you guys. We will see you guys next time. But until then, goodbye.
Bye.